Phantom Bounty Hunt, sponsored by Illuvium, hosted by Phantom, our little guild. We're gonna be hunting for Illuvials in the Illuvium overworld. We're gonna jump in there. You can decide if you wanna go into tier 0 runs, the free-to-play experience, or into paid runs. We're gonna have Illuvials for both of those type of players. And yeah, we have the spreadsheet in the chat, so you can check out the rule set. There is gonna be 20 ILV prize pool tonight. And hopefully we get through it all. If we don't get through it all, we're gonna give it away. We're gonna add it to the prize pool next week, so no money is gonna be lost if we don't manage to hunt down everything. There is definitely some juicy Illuvials on the list. Some that I've never seen, but we have the combined force of the Illuvium Discord right here. We already got a lot of players in here, and I'm hopeful we're gonna get through most of it all. Welcome everybody. I hope you had a great Gauntlet tournament yesterday. And also after this event, there's gonna be another Gauntlet qualifier for the Gauntlet Master Series. So feel free to stick around for that. It was a great experience yesterday. We have Viper joining me on the desk. And we also have Chimberino probably coming in later. We also have Toriel from Phantom also on the mic and also in the chat. If you want to tag her, she will give you all the support you need. Also, we have Vanna in chat, our back-end master, doing all the spreadsheets, all the support that you could possibly think of. I'm gonna tag them right now in the chat, so you know who to tag if you have any problems. And then feel free to open the spreadsheet and we can go through the rules. Once we have done that and no more questions, we're gonna be kicking off the event.
Yeah. Sorry, I was yelling at my dog.
Oh, good. We also got Rich in here.
Does your dog have a question?
Where's food? That's the only question he has.
Permission to stream, also just tag me in chat.
Sweet.
I'll be in and out. It's Saturday, so you know, like Saturdays are rough, but yeah, I'll be in and out.
Exactly. You need level 5 in the Illuvium Discord to be able to screen share, and screen sharing is mandatory for this event. So if you're not level 5 and you want to participate, feel free to tag Rich. He's going to boost you to level 5. And then you can also screen share. One little spoiler or one little heads up, you will need some tier 0 shards to cure as your validation token for each run. And well, for the start of it and also after each batch, you will need to craft the tier 0 shard. Because then we see that tier 0 shard on the blockchain, we can confirm, okay, you didn't like sit on those Illuvials since last week. You actually captured it live right now. And yeah, make sure to have some of those tier 0. You will need 3 tier 0 shards ready to be cured. If you don't have them, also other shards work. But yeah, tier 0 is what we're going for. Mostly. All right. Everybody have the spreadsheet open, and I'm gonna go quickly over the rules for the people who have been in the Phantom Bounty Hunt in our last 10 events. This is, by the way, the first one on the mainnet. We have done 10 of them on the testnet. So this is 1.10. Yeah, for everybody who has been here before, the rules are pretty much the same. The only thing that changed, we're now curing a tier 0 shard to validate those runs. That's your entry ticket to the tournament. And we have some different bounties. But the basic rules stayed pretty much the same. Viper, you wanna have your beautiful face with me on stream, or prefer to stay hidden?
I'll stay in for today.
All right.
Streaming enough recent 2 weeks.
The face of Illuvium decided no thanks.
The face of Illuvium is not here yet, besides me. Chimberino is late, but I hope he's gonna rock up later on. I know he loves those events and loves hosting them with us. Yeah, tell me about streaming too much. Every day I tell myself, yo, just a few hours. Don't go 8 hours again. It's too much, but it always ends up being 8 hours.
I mean, it's a lot of fun. The game is
It is a lot of fun.
Really nice.
That's how I judge how a game is fun. If I think it has been 2 hours, but it's actually been 5 hours, I know the game is a lot of fun and very addicting. Yeah, I haven't missed a day streaming since the game came out. I think I'm gonna burn out soon, so maybe have to slow it down a little bit. But yeah, we're live on stream right now, also on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. It's at Illuvination on all of those platforms. Feel free to also join in there. Then you can see what I'm spectating, what I'm commentating at the moment. And yeah, spreadsheet, I'm gonna post it one more time in the chat, then we can quickly go over the rules. I'm basically just gonna read through them. So 20 ILV is on the line. You can, by the way, find all our social media stuff from all the hosts, from the Phantom Guild, and so on, very down below the rules. So let's go over the rules. You need to share your gameplay in the Illuvium Discord voice channel, where we are right now. If you cannot do that, ping Rich to get level 5. Keep your mic muted, except when you talk to the hosts. Once we start, you have to cure a tier 0 shard to enter the event. Bounties are released at the start and then periodically after. We only have 2 batches today, I believe. Capture Illuvials with unclaimed bounties, so the first person who captures the Illuvial wins the bounty. To claim your bounty, you have to wait on the capture screen for staff to confirm your capture via the screen share. So don't go out of the capture once you have it. Wait for somebody of the staff of the mods to come and confirm your capture. While you're waiting, you can take a screenshot, post that screenshot in the voice chat right here, because we need that just to keep track of everybody. And lastly, then after every batch, when we bring out a new bounty batch, you have to cure another tier 0 shard, but we will announce that multiple times in chat and also on voice. If you have any questions, always feel free. If there are a lot of questions, usually it's best to just ask them in text channel. Then everybody, yeah, it's a little bit easier because we got a bunch of people in here. So yeah. And that is basically it. We have a little tradition. If you find an Illuvial, you don't have to wait for us to spectate you. You can go right ahead because maybe somebody else is capturing it. So you gotta hurry. But when you find it, feel free to call out bingo in the chat or in the voice. And then we can spectate you, commentate a little bit, and yeah, watch you capture that Illuvial. It's always a good time. And yeah, down below in this spreadsheet at the very bottom, you see one tab that's called Rules. That's where we are right now. And the second tab is Bounties. And when you click on Bounties, that's where all those bounties are going to be released. Right now, you see nothing. But as soon as we start, the first few bounties will be able to be seen there. And that is basically it. Latecomers will be able to join anytime. They just have to cure that tier 0 shard to validate their entry. This is basically your entry ticket into the Phantom Bounty Hunt. And then once you have won a prize and you want to claim it, send me a DM on Discord and we'll figure it out. It's best to send me your IMX Layer 2 wallet, the one that is basically in Illuvium, like with your Illuvium profile. And also what you captured, maybe the screenshot again. And that is it. Does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, we're going to kick it off in a moment.
Here's a question. So, like for the tier 0 shards, we can just go ahead and cure 3 of them now, and we're ready to go into the first run.
No, I just said 3 because over the course of the event, you will have to cure more shards to confirm you went into a new run once we have a new batch. That is something that you should keep in mind. By the way, we have tier 0 and paid bounties. If you don't want to pay, just go tier 0. It's for every Illuvial, there's 1 ILV usually on its head. Because if we start a new bounty batch, you have to actually leave your run and start a new run for the new bounty batch. Everything after we start the bounty batch will only be available to be caught after you cured another tier 0 shard. That's why we also only have 2 batches, because we're just gonna do the first batch. We're gonna give you a heads up, okay, in 10 minutes, 50 minutes approximately, we're gonna start the next batch. Then you will have to leave your run if you want to keep hunting. So I don't want everybody to just, throw away money by restarting runs. That's why we only have 2 batches, and we're gonna let you know ahead of time. But if this sounds too stressful for you, please feel free to play the tier 0 bounties and hunt for those. So back to the original question. Once we say go, you cure 1 tier 0 shard. That's your entry ticket. and then later on we will prompt you to do that again.
Oh, got it. Okay, thank you.
Sweet. Anybody else? How's it going, Toriel?
It's good.
Good to see you. Good
I'm
to
just
hear
sitting
you.
here playing my land at the same time.
You're farming land, playing land, and hosting.
I've kind of gotten addicted to this already.
Yeah. Sometimes I'm sad I don't have a big land plot where I put all my time and effort in it. Sometimes I'm not sad, because then I see those screenshots of like big land plots. It looks like a lot of work, a lot of things to keep in mind. Be fully efficient and whatsoever.
Well, I just started my tier 3 yesterday because I was waiting for it to be able to be on the hardware wallet. So I got it up to level 60 last night. Kind of stayed up a little too late.
If you're like
Classic.
me,
That
your
was my
plot's just
exciting
not
Friday
efficient.
night.
Yeah. If you're like me, your plot's just not efficient. I had to like be on a phone call with Peter for like 30 minutes, or sorry, jet ski for 30 minutes, and we had to rebuild my plot. So
I'm gonna need somebody to help me with that.
Yeah.
You've got a tier 1 Paz, or what are you playing?
Did we lose him?
I think so.
Test.
Microphone
yeah.
problems.
Alright, looks like everybody is ready to stream. Most people are live. I think once Paz figures out the mic thing, we can probably get started. Everybody ready at the forge? Crafting. I mean, essentially the crafting thing, right? Because of the questions on that, is just to have a timestamp on the blockchain that at that moment you were in Sanctum Mesa and you were not just chilling in a run, finding a Dark Hollow tier 0 yesterday and being like, hey, maybe I should just sit here until the hunt event starts and maybe it's going to be one of the bounty badges, and then the badge gets called and 5 people shout out, yes, I have that. That's just the idea behind that. Because we've had that on testnet, especially in the past.
All right.
The hell?
I'm back. Yeah, Viper is very right. Yeah, if a tier 1 land plot, sorry, my mic cut out. But yeah, it feels like I don't need to always put time in it. It's just like a time killer, not like something I need to do. And about the rebuilding
lamp job.
About the replay
Some
building,
of these people that have lots have a full-time job, basically.
Yeah, right. And I like that with the
Viper
rebuilding.
can tell us about that.
That you can actually move your land plots. You can move the buildings without any cost. I love that. Because otherwise I would be sitting there for hours trying to figure it out so I don't make a mistake. That's really nice. It's not so punishing. All right, yeah, I think everybody is ready. Once again, guys, if you want to join the event, you gotta cure a tier 0 shard. If you don't have a tier 0 shard, cure some other shard. And if you don't have other shard, do anything in the forge that we see on the blockchain and then let us know afterwards. But yeah, tier 0 shard would be the best thing. What are different strategies for these hunters? Each batch have different options. Yeah, you'll see it in a minute. It's not like, oh, you gotta be super fast in the first 10 seconds. There will be everything captured. You have some time. So it's really not about min-maxing every second. It's a little bit more about RNG being here and just getting lucky. So it's, yeah. Strategies are basically, do you either go tier 0 or paid versions, and then, yeah, you'll just pick whatever you want to hunt for. Sweet. Alrighty. If we are all ready, I'm gonna spectate someone right here. Then we can kick it off. Wait. Not yet. Let me release the bounty badge first, so you guys can run and capture right away. Badge number 1 should be live right now. And everybody can cure their shards in 3, 2, 1. Happy hunting, everybody. Good luck. I hope you capture a lot of those bounties. You can find them right now on the spreadsheet. They should be updating right there.
When you said the bounty badge, how do we get that exactly?
Check the Google form and refresh essentially. Next time so it doesn't update.
Got it.
Exactly. I know I've done the bounties, but do you want to go over them, Viper? Real quickly? I can maybe give some more information about them.
Quickly.
Want to go over them, Viper?
Alright, so Paz likes to have the Phantom Illuvials for the classic theme up there, right? You have Ramfire, Ramfight, and Monarch for 1 ILV each. Then you guys can see on the tier 0s, right? It's not the names, just tier 0 and then the stage behind. And then Hollow, Dark Hollow mentioned, just to make it, I guess, like easier to see. We have the tier 0 stage 3 Volante, the Fire Volante, also 1 ILV. Then there's the Exalted Air Flash, tier 0 stage 3 Air Flash, 1 ILV. Then we have tier 2 stage 3 Hollow, which are like any of the Lasers essentially in Hollow, also 1 ILV. Then any Dark Hollow, 1 ILV, and any Perfect Stats Illuvial. Perfect Stats Illuvial refers to, you know, this hexagram symbol if all of the modifiers are maxed out. And every of those is 1 ILV each. And also, if you, for example, find a Dark Hollow Monarch, well, then you kind of check the Monarch and the Dark Hollow at the same time.
Exactly. Just to clarify, please don't go by the pictures, always go by the text. And yeah, sorry, I didn't clarify that also to you, Viper. So the tier 0 stage 3 is any tier 0 stage 3. Tier 0 stage 3 Hollow, also any of those. Yeah, as long as there is not the name of the exact Illuvial, it just means all of the line. So yeah, no matter if you're in a...
Can we auto-scan or no?
What?
Can we auto-scan?
No. Autoscan is not allowed. Sorry, I didn't mention that. You cannot autoscan, and also we're gonna be checking if you autoscanned on your map. So please don't try it, otherwise your run is not valid. Should have mentioned that. I'm sorry for that. It kind of goes without saying after the few last bounty hunts, but if you haven't been there, it's a valid question, definitely. So
It's a very high-risk strategy as well to do that, right? Because, well, you obviously pay 3x for the run, and what you're gonna do, just jump out and keep doing it.
Yeah, it's not really worth it.
You will quickly reach that 1 ILV in price that you pay.
I think the autoscan for a stage 3 reason is like in half ILV already, so... Yeah, you could maybe do it on a stage 1 run. The overarching bounties are Perfect Stats Illuvials, Dark Hollows. If you find any Dark Hollow in any region, any version of it, you get 1 ILV. And also Perfect Stats Illuvial. I don't know if anybody has seen one yet, but yeah, it's up there. Good luck.
I feel very close. I've seen a couple of Illuvials that had 4 to 5 maxed out. But I don't think I've seen all 6 modifiers maxed yet.
Yeah.
I found a Monarch yesterday, though. So that would have been nice now.
Oh, wow.
Have you found any of the Phantom Illuvials, Paz?
I crafted all of them. Or fused them, rather.
Oh, that's cheating.
The other... No, it's not. The other day on stream, I actually managed to get a near perfect stat Hollow Monarch, which I'm really happy about.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was all holos that I fused together, but not all these stats were perfect, so I got really lucky that the RNG picked the right stats. And yeah, it has full HP, full Omega power, and almost full, like 40% resistances. What do you think about the other stats? Like, for example, movement speed is obviously useless on a Monarch. It basically doesn't move. And attack speed and
movement
attack
speed
damage.
Is probably... movement speed is mainly something for rogues, I assume. I think on most melee damage dealers that's pretty bad, because we actually want them to be slow in this game. It's like a counterintuitive thing that the Illuvium Auto Battler works in PvP, and like how the matchups play out. But yeah, for rogues, I think movement speed is a pretty good thing. I think outside of rogues, yeah, for tanks as well. You really want tanks to move fast, preferably.
True.
For the ranged
like
Illuvials, it rarely matters.
Like something like Rhoda, wouldn't it be really good for that line?
But doesn't Rhoda
good movement
jump
speed?
into the back line, and then it has ranged attack, so it doesn't run to its target, it just hits it, and then it rolls somewhere else and hits it?
But wouldn't it roll faster to the next
I
location.
don't think the role is impacted by that.
No?
Yeah, I think there's a bit of a
Maybe
misconception.
there's like a game dev, but I don't think that movement speed impacts that.
Yeah, my understanding too
The
was that.
movement speed on ranged Illuviates could even be negative if you're versus like a Gazotep or
Oh, yeah.
Queens because they charm. And then your guy runs even further to the front line if they're faster. That's a funny niche interaction, I guess.
That's true. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a misconception because the other day I was also talking in the Phantom Guild Discord to someone and they were like, yeah, movement speed
we have
probably.
a bingo.
Oh, we got a
We
bingo.
have BTW.
Fatal
Pista.
All the way in the top.
Bingo exalted.
There we go.
That's pretty quick for Exalted Tier 0.
Very.
Yeah, I've never seen one yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, they are really rare.
Not bad.
Oh, only one stability left. And I guess a common shard is probably 100%, right?
Yeah. Gonna spin the dice. Oh, you only got an uncommon shard? Oh, it's still worthwhile exalted, it feels like. Yeah, you can capture it.
Yeah, you can capture it.
Yeah. Always don't get slowed down by us. Everything you can give us to like spectate and stuff is a bonus, but yeah, capture your stuff as fast as possible. And then once you captured it, wait in the capture screen, then we can confirm. Congratulations, the first bounty has been claimed. 1 ILV goes to Fatal Pista. The Exalted Nature Volante. Let's see the stats. Oh, alright.
Oh, that's rough.
Rough. Nice one. Yeah, we're gonna keep the badge open a while. So if you want to go into a paid run, we're gonna give you at least a 15-20 minutes heads up. So don't worry that we're just gonna send you in there and get you out again. You will have enough time to complete your run. Well, I know some people take like many hours of double, triple checking every little corner of the map in a stage 3 run. Maybe you don't have enough time for that.
You also don't have to just end your run. You can just play by your own pace and then go to Sanctum Mesa and then just craft one shard and then enter the next patch later as well.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no problem with that.
You don't have to straight away jump into the next patch. You can keep just playing your own game. Nice, good to see we got the first claimed. There's still a lot up there. I think we're definitely gonna see a Dark Holo before we're gonna start the new patch, since we have so many players in here. And maybe a Tier 2 Stage 3 Holo, that would be a Holo Links. A Holo Stage 3 Links is I think one of the easier ones to find here.
Oh really? I would have thought that Monarch and Ramfighter are easy, honestly.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right. Stage 3 is very rare, right?
That's Holo is the problem, I think, like Stage 3 and Holo.
Yeah. T0 Stage 3, we'll see about that too.
Holo should not be underestimated. Like if you check the just existence of Illuviates, I think right now, because I mean, right now not everybody considers every tier 5 should be captured anymore, right? But at the beginning, you could kind of check the odds of Holo versus non-Holo. If you check just how many tier 5 Illuviates were there, and then how many Holo versions of them were there. I think there was like a 30x between them. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, Holo is really tough on the stage 3s.
Because it feels like there is so many each run, but then compared to the other Illuviates, to the non-Holos, it's not that many. You just, like, you see sometimes 3-4 Holos, and you're like, okay, I didn't expect that many.
Yeah, there's like 100 Illuviates in a run, though.
Yeah.
Basically. I think it's roughly 30 encounters, maybe slightly more, and each encounter has 3 Illuviates, right?
Yeah. I had another question about stats. Something I've been breaking my mind over. I think it has been both ways for a long... like, in the history of Illuvium, I think we had both sides of it. What I'm talking about is the attack speed. Because when you hit with your attack, your Illuvial hits with your attack, you get mana. But if you get more attack speed, that will give you more mana in total. Is the mana gain tuned down to accommodate for that? And attack speed doesn't actually give you more mana gain? Does anybody know that?
I haven't seen a dev comment on it if it's intended or not. But the way it works is that base attack speed, right? Every Illuvia essentially has the same energy gain per second, no matter what base attack speed they have. But when you get bonus attack speed, right, like something attacks 2 times as fast, then yeah, they get more energy because they attack fast and they still gain the same per auto attack. So it depends on how they intend the modifier, if it modifies the base or if it is considered bonus attack speed. I don't think we've seen a clear comment yet on that.
Okay, because then the attack speed stat would be one of the best one in the game for most Illuvials, because almost every Illuvial wants to cast as many times as possible. Like that would be really good for Scions then and for Empaths, where it usually wouldn't matter that much.
Yeah, I think currently attack speed is the best stat for almost everything that's maybe not a tank.
All right.
It's also the only stat that's not affected by levels.
Basically, you're telling me my almost perfect stat holo Monarch is not really almost perfect stat.
Very likely.
All right, nobody heard that. Just go on the Illuvidex and buy it for $500. You're all good. And still waiting.
What's a fair price for Holo Titanor?
$5.
Pity.
If you sell the Viper, $5.
The holo is hard to
No,
really...
I meant if Arnon sells this, it's like 5. If I would sell it, it's like a lot more.
It's hard to put a price tag on holo, right? It depends how people value it. There's not like anything like set in place. I mean, the rarity of them...
it's interesting, right? Because the supply is just far lower, and it depends on how many people want something holo compared to normal, right? It could be that maybe a 5x in price is justified, maybe a 2x, maybe a 20x, maybe a 100x, because just so many people want it, right? It just entirely depends on the demand of like how much do people care about cosmetics. But then people can always get more Illuvials and catch more things, because that's how the overworld works, right? That's how we just have probably some price demand adjustment thing. It's really cool.
Yeah. And something that has surprised me that a lot of people don't know, I think most people in here know, but all the Illuvials, in my mind at least, are a long-term risky investment because they have a capped supply. At one point, all these Illuvials that we see right now are not going to be able to be captured anymore. At which point, well, if somebody wants that Atlas, he's got to buy it from people, and then the supply doesn't go up anymore. The demand hopefully keeps constantly increasing in Illuvium, since the product is just fire. And that's what I'm really excited about. Because sometimes I'm sad that I haven't sold all my stuff since day one. I've basically sold nothing because I couldn't be asked to do all the little all the marketplace listing. I think was a little bit too tedious for me. But then again, everything I hold on for a long time, I feel like I'm gonna have a good time later on. No financial advice, obviously. But it's also...
it's similar to trading card games, right? When you see a new game pop up and then you buy things of the first edition of that game, you don't really know if there's going to be around 10 years from now. And are those things going to be really scarce? Because back then, not that many people played and the company didn't print as many things and so on. It's a similar idea here, right? Illuvium's economy setup is incredibly similar to what just trading card games have done in the last 30 years. But yeah, very few trading card games have been super successful, but the ones that were, I mean, we all know the stories about like Charizards and Black Lotuses and Blue Eyes White Dragons and Dark Magician Girls and so on.
You like dragons?
Hey,
there he is.
There he is.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good. We managed. Barely. We barely managed without you.
Don't worry, I'm here to bail you out.
My stream is just lacking quality without your beautiful face on it.
Hey, don't worry, we're about to get there. Yeah.
What time is it? For you, must be morning or midday?
It's 12:30, but I had a...
It's a morning for Jim Marino standards.
I had an interesting night yesterday.
Yeah, we're not at the segment yet where we talk about all our embarrassing drunk stories, so Let's keep that for later.
Good.
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 What's going on again?
There we go.
Oh, that the one event you missed, Piper. We went wild.
It's good that I missed that.
Yeah.
Az was telling stories that you may not have wanted to hear.
Oh, they
Interesting.
were pretty good.
Hey, Jimbo had some stories too.
Mine was, it happens.
Yeah. Let's wait for
Alright.
later.
Anywho, Jimbo,
Let's change
do
the
you think
subject.
people will find a dark hollow? How has your
Today?
capturing been going? Yeah.
I've not seen
Uh,
a single Dark Hollow yet, so
Me either.
So you're not Zilbred that got like 8 already?
8.
that pisses me off.
Wow.
Zilbrad
I got
needs to-
1 and I fused it into the blockchain.
Nice. I also only got 1.
Crazy. 8.
I got the shittiest
take-
hostile, I think.
I'll take any Dark Hollows people want to send me, though.
No, I'm gonna 33% every single one I get until I hit it.
I found a hollow flare just now. Not bad.
Nice. Yesterday I did a stage 2 run, and you know how it is. Like you farm a bit, you look for illuvials, and then you're like, okay, I checked every spot. I guess I put my last energy out into resources and get on my way. And I use up all my resource, get the airgun rifts, get my extra energy, use up all that. On the last shot, the last rock that I shoot, a hollow fern pops up in a stage 2 run. It's like, what? How? It was so
Look at
sad.
that beauty.
Like once you're out of energy, just click the map button, teleport to your obelisk, and don't look anywhere. You don't want to find a illuvial in that moment. A rare one.
I've lost a forest that way.
Forest. Yeah, I think
Like,
everything.
Isn't Hollow Fern like legit better than Forest though? Because they need so many expensive shards to get that.
I guess.
What do you think about the shards patch? Like that we can't just use rare shards to get tier 5s anymore?
I
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like it.
unfortunate.
Oh, there we go. Chimbo on the stream. I kind of like it. First, it drove up the floor price. I don't know if it has fallen again, but... And I kind of like where you usually... The go-to move is to capture a tier 5 illuvial with a tier 5 shard. I kind of like that straightforwardness of it. How do you feel about it?
I think maybe I shouldn't have been telling people, and I should have just been doing that for like a few more weeks. That would have been maybe good, but
I'm telling people what?
that they should be using rare shards and not resplendent shards to capture tier 5 illuvials. I think many people at the beginning did that.
I had a rude
I
awakening.
don't know. I think like, the thing I don't like about it is that essentially with rare shard strategy, there was a pretty good skill impact by using as few mastery points as possible to win every encounter. And
True.
that part is kind of gone now.
True.
Because you just play your entire team and you throw like 3 resplendent shards no matter how big your team is, and it's usually good enough. On the other hand, it is probably for the overall player base a really good thing because it's a pack opening, and if the pack opening is too high skill involvement, then it takes away from most of the average player, because just the trial players are then the only ones that actually, I don't know, the trial players just get every item on like a lower point for it.
Oh, who's that?
Who is that?
Who was that?
Fox Spirit Atlas.
Okay, okay.
Okay, let's see.
I like how you say your guild name
Ooh,
when
dang.
you say your own name.
He just wanted to make it like 100% sure we knew.
Oh,
Well, what you got? I didn't see it.
Dark Hollow Ace.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not a bad one.
Dark
Okay.
was great.
What you gonna do with that? You gonna roll the 33%
Oh, nice.
to fuse it up?
No, I just sell it.
Fair enough. And you get 1 ILV on top of that if you're the first one, if nobody's behind you right now. And you also need to beat the encounter first, but with the big weapon, it doesn't seem like a problem.
Oh, let me keep calm. I am so excited. Hey, what's happening here, guys?
Let's
we're
go.
having
We're in the
good
Phantom
time.
Bounty Hunt and we're watching Fox Spirit right here capture a Dark Holo for the bounty of 1 ILV plus having a Dark Holo. So it's a win-win.
Nice.
He's brought the Gazotep and the Gyro, I think the two most overpowered units in the game. They carry pretty much every overworld fight that I do. I have like 3 or 4 Gyros now because I always bring the Revo. Then I keep evolving them. Nice, he wins the fight. Let's see the shard choice. Is he gonna take any risk?
Oh, I look so cool.
Tier 4, 99.64.
Can you imagine?
I think you should do it.
Crazy. Master shard income.
Oh, I found a ram fight.
There we go.
Is that one of them?
Ram fight is on the list. Yes, sir.
Yeah, ram fight is on the list.
Dang, congrats. Congrats, Fox.
I'm kind of sad you didn't roll for 99.6. It would have been a great content.
No, I just use Max Shard.
GG's. Well
That's
played.
so funny.
Congratulations. That's 1 LV plus a Dark Hole in the pocket.
Congrats.
Hard for this?
Oh, yeah.
Nice stats, by the way.
Oh, does it? Wait. Don't forget to send a screenshot. And also, we need to confirm that you are not in a, how's it called, auto scan run. So quickly show the map once you're out, and then we're good. And send the screenshot in the chat, please, just to keep track. There we
So
go.
he exited
Nice.
before the screenshot.
Yeah, that's fine. We saw it. I'm watching Anonymous now. He is onto a ramp fight. Congratulations for finding that.
That's okay. I got a picture of it. So I'll just throw it
Perfect.
up there.
Thank you, Toriel. We see a nice team here. Also Gazotep and the Gyro. The 2 overpowered beasts. We see a Holo Titanor. We see a Holo Slash. And this guy is just flexing his wallet at us. What can you say? Jimbo is flexing his cupcake at us. I'm flexing my
That's
beer.
a cookie. I'm just American.
That's a big ass cookie.
Fucking hell, dude.
This is so good. It's from Crumble. Dude, Crumble Cookie has the best cookies at. I might not be able to say it on
Dude,
stream, but Crumble is so good.
Non-sponsored. Make sure to eat a piece of carrot first to not have a too high glucose spike after you eat this.
Dude, you sound like you don't know what freedom is.
I think you should take a shot of Fireball next to the cookie.
No.
That would go well with that, actually. Oh, that would be nice
Maybe
if you
not
have like
after
cake
la-
time.
Not after last night for him.
He does look
No,
kind
I
of
wasn't
fresh.
actually that drunk. But
He's-
I did. I went to sleep late.
Yeah, me too. I was up till 4:20 playing in the Gauntlet Masters. Which is gonna be on later
That
on
was a
Did you
tonight.
win?
Yeah, I won 2 times, both matches.
Nice.
Really, really happy. I was so tired, but I was in the zone. To be fair, I had an easy lobby. I was with Scoriox there, and
Oh yeah, that's
Makes
Oh.
sense. Makes
Might
sense.
work.
I wish he was here.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't like
what
to ship people that are not here.
It's just random lobbies.
Yeah, they
That'll be
they
alright.
kind of did it like alphabetically. It was a bit scuffed, but it kind of worked out because it was the first one. But for next one, they have to find a new thing. All right, 29% on the tier 5 shard on the ramp fight. He's not gonna pull out the master shard. He has 141 stability, so that means he has 3 tries on it. Good luck, my friends.
How do you guys feel
You're thinking about the master
with
shard? Or what?
yeah, he's going to
Maybe.
buy one. I was gonna say with the changes for the capture rate, how do you guys feel about the resplendent curing cost?
Curing cost. Because
Yeah, for
Is it
crafting it.
lower or raise.
Do you think 1200's a good price, or do you think it should be lower, higher?
has it been changed?
It's fine. No, it's always
Alright.
been 1200.
29%. Let's see it. Ramp fight. Oh, instant rejection. He doesn't like that.
Oh.
Well, we're gonna try again.
Tails, I think the price of tier 5 Illuvium just is correlated to the price of Resplendent shards at this point, right?
Come on.
Like tier 5s are
Okay.
even too cheap compared to what Resplendents cost.
Hilde is
at the
gaming.
moment.
Hilde, 29. Come on,
Yeah,
dude.
you got this. Let's go.
Oh.
Just making it interesting. How much is the price of a tier 5 shard? Like $7 or something?
Yeah, it's like 650 to 7.
All right. Stream paused. What's happening? Are you buying a master shard or what?
He's buying a master shard.
Yeah.
Get it.
Wait, is that how that works?
Yeah, you can buy
Yeah,
one,
you can
log
go
in.
back to the menu and then you go back in
yeah.
and adapt
Yeah.
it.
We're
That's a
we're
smart
allowing
idea.
this.
I respect
I
that.
would do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, I would do that.
I would
Yeah,
always.
you should, because then you're also bringing marketplace sales.
Yeah,
Yeah,
put me in the
exactly.
referral code and it's
100%.
allowed. And it's all within the rules.
Go to Crumble and get one of these cookies, and you can do.
Shut up! Stop promoting your instant diabetes cookie.
So Jimbo, what's the energy drink that you're passing off
Every
today?
time he comes
I
on,
woke
he's
up a
just
little
like
bit late, so I don't have one.
he goes.
So I need to flex my cookies.
You're such American, dude. I'm sorry, I don't want to offend any Americans in here. I know you're always very proud about your country and everything, but
I'm offended.
But I'm proud of America. Oh, sure, maybe not, but used to be proud of America.
some things
Yeah,
are
could be worse.
are very funny to me. Some. It's also when I haven't been much to Canada, just to the East Coast. Still missing the West Coast. But when I went there, like all the stereotypes, they were true. We went to a water park, dude. It was, yeah, whatever. Not gonna talk about
It
it.
was cold.
Yeah, it was cold.
The Mounties get you.
There was really cool slides as well.
A water park in Canada is wild.
Oh no,
It
it
just
was
freezes, right?
it was in America. It was like in Florida or something.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
A
Yeah,
water
I was
park in
super confused. Is
Canada.
that a thing?
Water park in Canada is actually
I'm
just for like ice
have-
hockey.
That's true.
Must be an indoor one.
Did they have to have water parks? in
Boreal, I've
Canada,
been there
right?
for 2 years. Let me speak on behalf of your country, please. I know what's up. The thing
I
that
just
made
feel
me,
bad for
Always.
Canadians that they'll never get to experience a water slide. That's all I'm saying.
to be honest, Canada feels like
Jimbo, this
America,
thing that's like buildings and
but
you can
better.
heat them up, that exists. Canada is not that much of a third world country. They do have buildings and they can heat them up.
It's a cultural
Yes.
thing. They don't even want to do it.
yeah. I was surprised how Americanized sometimes Canada feels, but I gotta say it feels like a smarter, nicer, welcoming America. Like it's trying to take the good
Oi.
parts.
Jimbo, what do you say about that?
I
Trying
mean,
to
as long as
trigger
you're
him.
not talking about the government, I'd probably agree. No comment. Well, we're not going to get into politics today.
Yeah. Wait. So, what do we have still on the bounty list? That was a little bit something we should have brought up later. We have a Dark Hollow. No, Dark Hollow has been gone. Has been taken.
Dark Hollow's gone. Tier 0 stage 3 is gone. And supposedly Ramfight is gone.
Supposedly. We'll
we
see.
need a capture
I mean, we
screen
wouldn't need to see
Oh,
the
shit.
like non what is
I
it,
forgot
non
that I
auto
wasn't
scan run.
streaming, because when I exited the stream, yeah, I captured it. Yeah.
Can you show that you didn't do auto scan run?
Yeah.
It doesn't count now. Sorry, you had to have streamed it.
Master Shard for nothing. All right.
I'm just
Usually
kidding, by the way.
you kind of have to stream it. We can I don't know. With everybody else we would just let it slip, but with you I'm not so sure.
Let's ask the chat. Chat, what do you guys think we should do? Does he get the prize or not? And that includes like Discord. What do you guys think?
Once in chat if you should get it after buying the Master Shard. Yeah, to be fair, we can check all the data on chain, so there's really not much chance of cheating anyway.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm messing around.
Yeah, I'm in the same run. I got obtained the Hollow Flare, the Ram fight.
All right, you don't have to
Not a
flex
bad
all your
one.
luck on us. After
Yeah, you don't have to be a dick about
Well,
it.
Congratulations, 1 ILV goes to Mr. Anon, and also a ramp fight.
Congrats,
Plus that
Anon.
Holo Flare goes to him. The other day on stream, I made a Illuvial Fuse Fest happening. I saved up all my Illuvials that I wanted to fuse, and I did 15 fuses, and many of them 33% Holo. And we hit a lot of them. I got a Holo Cinch now, and that was a lot of fun. Gotta upload that video.
Can we post the Google Doc in Illuvium voice?
Yes.
On it.
Thank you.
ooh, stage 3 nimble.
Stage 3 Nimble. If it was Holo, that would have been another ILV.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Tier 2 stage 3 Holo we got on there.
What do you guys think that we can't change the drones right now? How high in the priority list should that be?
Well,
It
you
makes me wanna
you want to
write
get rid of chopping.
Yeah, you got the shitty drone. I saw it last time on stream. I was like, what happened to Viper? Why? Where's Hilde?
Should've just chosen
He gets
Hildy,
mad
then you wouldn't
every
want to
day
change.
at his fucking drone. Every day he
Dude,
calls
I
him.
would
I'm
be
pretty
mobbing.
close to making a new account.
That is rough, my man. But yeah, I'm sure you're not the only one, and that should be implemented very soon. Especially because we had it already. It feels bad that being taken away from us. Maybe because they had to remove
Yeah,
the
like, I
Mozart from
thought
it.
I could change.
Yeah, I was told that it wouldn't be an issue, but I'm not super upset with my guy. I can't remember what he's called though.
How does he look? Is he
cube?
box? Oh, he's a box. He also
makes
got the
the
That's
chop.
Hildy.
No,
That's the worst by
Hilde
far.
is a ball
Has
shape.
the purple box.
Yeah,
wait.
my
Yeah,
guy makes
oh,
the
yeah.
purple box.
No, the
Yeah,
box.
whoever makes the purple box is Hildy.
Oh, it makes the
then I'm
box.
a
I
She's
thought it was
round.
box
The
shape.
Hildy stand.
All right.
No.
Oh, I hate you, Jimbo.
Hey, let's go. I'm that guy, you know, Mr. Illuvium. This cookie is so good, guys. I just want you to know this cookie is.
Wait, how did you not finish the cookie yet?
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's a big
saying.
cookie.
It's like triple layered. It has the size of European plates that we eat from. I don't know what's going on,
Don't
dude.
worry, I got another one.
Dude, this shit is not good for
I'm not
you.
eating, I'm not eating that.
Don't tell me that's your
Eat some milk
breakfast,
with
dude.
it.
I think it's a healthy breakfast.
Yeah, I heard something
Straight up
else.
Oh, yeah.
sugar bomb with a few chemicals in it. Let's go.
What did you say?
Yeah,
It has the
especially in
size of
America.
What?
What?
The size of what?
Of a plate.
It's
What
a
kind of
small
plate?
plate. It's not a big plate. It's very small. It's a small cookie.
You got huge
Well, 'cause he
hands.
said it has the size of European.
Look at it. Look how small this. In America, this is a small cookie. It's extra small.
That's the size of. Nah. Chill, guys.
Anyway.
Relax. Let's not talk about
Hey,
sizes.
that's a normal cookie. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I can go to Subway and get that.
Well, and where does that come from? Freaking the Subway. Like the cookies I know that my grandma made, they don't look like a coffee
Oh,
plate.
those are good. Grandma's cookies.
Yeah.
You have a grandma, that's lucky.
I also love
Yeah, he's
Paz's
flexing
No,
on
no,
us.
cookies.
no. All my grandparents are dead.
Oh,
First I'm flexing
take
and
it
now I'm
back.
trying to get pettiness. No. That's okay. Old people, that's what they do. They die. Don't be too caught up
True.
about it.
I only got one left. Also, if it makes you feel any better.
Shit, you still got one.
Sorry, that got really morbid out of nowhere.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it did.
I'm kind of, because my girlfriend has a really hard time because her grandparents are really old and she's really scared they will die. So I will, like, sometimes I will just walk up and I will tell her they will die. Just accept it. It's kind of
Oh my
hard to
God.
do, but like accepting death as a normal thing of life.
How do we
really important.
go from like playing a video game to like bullying our girlfriends? Like,
All right.
what's going on?
You know
This
your
is what
grandparents are gonna
happens.
die.
This is what happens every time.
Nah.
How am I the reasonable person every time? What the fuck?
That's just me. I'm sorry for that. Just to bring it to an end, I think it's very important in life to accept death as a good thing, because without death there's no life. Like it's just without pain, there's no
Yeah,
joy,
you
know?
should kidnap a scientist to make your dog immortal. That's the only correct thing to do.
So,
Whoa,
what do we have on the
Hollows
bounty?
here. Look
Nice,
at
Nabsy.
Singe.
Singe.
Congrats,
I think
Nancy.
we're at the really hard ones currently. The Ramfire. I mean, Monarch is not that insanely hard, but Ramfire is really hard. Tier 0, Stage 3 Hollow, and
Damn.
Tier 2, Stage 3 Hollow are very tough.
Singe, Hollow.
Ooh,
That is crazy. Congrats.
truly.
The stats good?
Viper, ILJ
decent,
wants
actually.
to know, how do you use Choppin'? How do you use
Actually,
Choppin'?
really good stats. Holy.
You don't make a new account.
The hell?
Get Hildy.
And what's up with Mozart?
Unironically. I think Mozart is Arlen's drone. It's a special one. Like currently in the game, lore-wise, we're just like some random crew person, right? So we don't have like the Mozart one. It's like
Hey,
a
we're
one
an
or something,
exalted
probably.
ranger, man. We're
Yeah, why do you think we don't have the
exalted.
With some random pleb. I mean, Mozart is Arlen's drone, right? It's like a 1 out of 1 or something. Like we only have the shitty mass-produced ones.
Yeah. But there
Especially
was...
Chopin.
I think Aaron said we can get Mozart at one point. We probably have to beat Arlen for it, or... I don't know. Bribe her. Would be
What?
cool to see.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Bribe?
He said
Like give her
bribe.
money?
Bribe.
Money?
Oh, okay. I envisioned us like driving Arlen like a plane, like through the air.
What the
'Cause I
hell?
thought I said ride.
We're getting
Like
sidetracked
an
again here.
airplane.
You guys have found a lot of those story sticks standing around in the overworld. I honestly love those. Like, we don't really have a campaign or anything like single player mode, but that feels as close as it gets to it.
I think
Like,
the first one I found in Brighton was like the coolest so far.
I like the one. Have you found the one next to the obelisk in Sanctum Mesa on the beach?
Actually, no.
That one is
Yeah,
really
that
What
good.
does it say?
It's
Sounds
like
really
5
good.
minutes long, and spoiler alert,
Oh, damn.
he's her father.
Ah,
Wait, doesn't he say that in like other ones as well?
In the trailer, he says
Maybe.
"my child," but that can be like a thing elderly says.
No, like another voice thingies.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard it the first time there that he calls her his daughter. And then you have a second one too, right?
It before as well.
There was like a set. It's not only the same guy always talking. There was a second guy, and he was like kind of sick. He was like half dying, super coughing, and he was a little bit mad. No, wait. The father is sick. He's always coughing, and the other
Rampy.
guy was like kind of mad and talking
Fuck.
crazy stuff.
Wait, is Rampy on the list?
No.
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 But
No, he's not a phantom.
yep. I mean, he's an honorary member, but he's not a fan.
he's kind of like me right now.
Yeah,
Eating a
he's
cookie.
Jimbo.
Guys, should we write up an IEP to do something with the world first captures? I wanna I don't know. I thought it would be cool to be like a how is it called? Like a trophy that goes around every time the competition is held. Somebody new gets the trophy. But you would need some landing
what?
system for that. I want to do something
Yeah,
with my
till
world first
somebody
Rampire.
steals your damn trophy.
Yeah, not just sending it out and hoping it comes back.
Just give it away as a prize.
Nah, I can't do that.
Just send it to me.
Nah, I can't do that.
And trust me.
That's like asking Toriel to sell Steve.
Steve is never going anywhere.
Steve!
I love Steve.
It's so cool. The stories you write on Twitter, I love it. That's what we need. And I think really we should get the ability to rename our Illuvials just to get this
I agree.
bonding even more going.
Yeah, what did you name in the world first Ramfire?
Here and by me. I don't know. Maybe. I'm part for a world first Ramphy. I'm still not sure if I'm happy about it or sad that I've used the world first Ramphy into this world first Ramfire. I was so scared that somebody is gonna take it away that I just went ahead and sent it.
Well, that was only because of the Fisto.
Yeah, because Ophisto was world second. Cost me like $800 down the drain, because if you're not first, you're last.
Ooh.
Then I went all in
That
the
was my
rank fire.
Titanor. I have number 2 Titanor.
Mm.
But
Oof.
it's number 2.
Don't worry.
You're both welcome.
Silver is silver. There he is, the villain of the story. Stream sniping me, buying everything up. All the gems that I can't finish my Ophisto.
Oh, there's a good joke there. It's like the Olympics.
Wait, what?
Let's not talk about the Olympics.
The...
Well, we're just talking about medals, so I just thought about, like, you know.
Wait, you want to
2% is
capture a
crazy.
T5 with a rare shard right now?
Yeah, that's
Just
crazy.
2%.
Do it. Go
Wow.
for it.
Do
I mean,
people
you
have
have-
time for another tier or stage 3 run, Paz? How much time are we gonna have on this
We're
first
now
round?
an hour in. I mean, it's gonna get probably wait. I think it's better to release the next batch, and then we have more Illuvials on the list, so we have more people claiming stuff. So we're gonna do it in like 10 minutes. Like, okay, let's do now the 15-minute warning kind of, and we're gonna do it in 15 minutes from now to release the new batch. So maybe look in tier 0 or wait or just go in it, and yeah, it's your call.
Thank you.
Good thing. Thank you. I love our Tom emojis popping off in the chat. Really stoked about them.
Wait, how are you going to catch a T5 with a rare shard?
No, that was
2%.
before the
Can't
change.
anymore.
But how much did it have before? Like 16% or something?
16.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wait, is it because of the bonding curve?
No.
No, this
thing.
one, there was a backend update that adjusted capture chances. The epic shards are like
ILVs
16% now, and the resplendents are like 60, 62. Like depends a bit on your capture chance and bonding curve. And you pretty much, I mean, I don't want to say it's the best, but I would personally just use resplendent shards at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, next Thursday I have a play with the pros coming up in the Illuvium Discord. Similar what you had this Thursday, Viper. But I'm gonna go into the old world, and I'm a bit scared because I'm not the math guy, right? I haven't figured out all the EV and what's the most, how you can get the most money.
I released a new video. You can watch my 2 latest videos on that.
Perfect. That's all I need. No,
Yes,
I
yes,
have a lot of
but-
things I can teach people to, like movement and like planning the run and a lot of stuff. But just the math things, I'm gonna watch your videos just so I have this in my backhand.
It's not that hard, right? Like most of the things, if you feel like insecure on what's like the best thing to do, right? You can like formulate the question probably with enough additional information to ChatGPT as well. And ChatGPT can just calculate, like all of that is calculatable.
Yeah.
But it's just like a boring task essentially.
Yeah.
Damn, is
And-
that the same run, Anonymous? Is that another hollow flare?
Yeah.
God damn it. I gotta watch someone else now. Just makes me sad.
Oof. You're below 650, Anon.
Oh no.
Oh, we need that pop-up to tell you, you sure you want to go in there? You can't capture any Illuvials. You don't have 650.
Mhm.
I've lost tier 5s. I've lost too much.
Might as well just level up. Whatever.
Yep.
Lost a Dark Hollow stage 3. Card
Oh,
low.
that's nice to hear. Thank you for that.
Misery loves company.
wanted to break my everything after seeing that.
Mm-hmm.
I bet.
Also, I keep forgetting to check the stats before I'm in the capture sequence, which I'm also close to breaking stuff. It's, I don't know. You build habits so fast, and I just don't have that habit of checking stats.
And make like a post-it on your monitor or something until you make it a habit.
Mm-hmm.
Good call. Yeah, I've written down a few
How are we
things.
looking at the next patch?
Oh man, next patch, I
Constellation
cannot
shards,
wait. I hope we get... I hope we...
Patch, not patch.
Oh, patch. Oh, next patch. We have...
Giving like 5 more minutes soon.
The 15 countdown was... Wait, we have it in chat with Toriel. It was 57, so
4
we have
minutes to go.
till 12 minutes after the hour.
10 more minutes, yeah.
So 11 more minutes.
Howdy.
Hello, hello.
Hey, pass.
What's up, what's up? You joining the hunt?
Yeah, can I still participate in the next batch?
You can... Yeah, we're gonna change the batch in 11 minutes. But you can still participate right now, the next 11 minutes, if you want, for example, in tier 0. All you have to do is cure a tier 0 shard, or if you don't have that, another shard.
Perfect, thanks.
So once you have that, we know you start a fresh run. And then you're good. But yeah, we're gonna change the batch in 10 minutes, and then you would have, if you want to keep going in the event, or if you want to keep hunting for bounty, you would have to restart the run. So I wouldn't jump in a stage 3 run right now.
All right. While we're waiting for the next batch, does anybody have any embarrassing stories?
I've seen this Jim Marino guy eat a cookie.
It was good, bro. I don't care. That shit was bussin'.
Wait, maybe I have a story.
Yo,
I kind of need to write them
jeez,
down.
yo.
Usually I stuff them deep down and never think about them again, but...
Ironically, I actually write down when things like that happen so I can tell.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Tend to hope I forget stuff.
All right, we are 1 hour into the Phantom Bounty Hunt.
Yeah.
Going good.
I think we never finished the topic on the like the capture changes, really, right? Like, I think it's kind of cool that it is a lot like more, I don't know, I don't want to say noob friendly, but it's a lot, there's less math to do and less things you can do right and wrong now with the updates, because you can just use like tier 5 shard on tier 5 Illuviums and tier 4 on tier 4 and so on, and it's a way more valid strategy in terms of spending less fuel for acquiring things than it was before. So it's probably overall a good change to make it just easier for most people to get into, so they don't have to do a lot of math and understand things or check and calculate and so on.
Yeah.
Yo, why did they put the teleport down there? It was good here, no? Like when it was right next to the obelisk.
I hope they change
Just
nothing
still
about
you
it.
have to dodge the tree, and
I love it, because if you jump from the obelisk down with like full jetpack boosting all the way down and you hit it perfectly, it gets you out of the other end so fast that you fall down the ledge and keep the momentum going through the portal. It's my favorite thing to do.
But yeah, you could have done the same thing here though, no? When it was next to the obelisk.
Oh, you can build up more speed even all the way down there. Then you shoot out the other end.
Ah, yeah.
it's a little less convenient, but it feels a bit more gamified, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would
but
really
the
mind it overall.
But the capture rates, I do agree that it's kind of sad for like sweaty tryhards like us to see less skill expression. But yeah, it makes more sense to have a casual gamer approach in stuff like this, where it's a gamified card opening. People don't wanna... There is a lot going on already, like a lot of things you can do wrong in the overworld, a lot of things you need to think about, how to be most efficient and not just throw your money out of the window. You want to make smart moves, right? You don't want to just do random stuff. So yeah, I agree, it's a good change to make it more simple, more straightforward.
Gotcha.
Yeah, bro, we need... I can't wait. I think this whole game is going to change the moment we add all the rangers in the Sancta Mesa.
Yeah.
When all of us are able to go in the Sancta Mesa together, and then we could throw our emotes at each other. Put the emotes in the Sanctum Mesa.
Well, the first thing we need is emote mute. Because I will never want to play against you ever again. With your freaking... You have like 5 emotes that all laugh at you. Yeah. just so everybody you play against just have to play without sound in their Illuvium game. That's just the consequence from this.
Well, that shit's so toxic. I love it, man.
And first, I didn't realize it. You weren't like hardcore spamming it, and I was on stream like listening to new music, and I thought that the laughter was in the music for like the first 2 games. Alright, what we got here? A little Fury capture from Mapsy. The thing I think will change the game a lot is once Gauntlet gets like the next big patch, it gets all smooth and polished. And then we finally have leaderboards in Gauntlet and finally have an updated leaderboard in the Arena Ascendant. Because if I have to check one more time if it's finally have been updated, but still there is Neil, Web3 and Viper on there, still sitting there since 4 months. I'm gonna lose it.
Wait, it's not 2 out of my accounts in top 3. Unlucky.
Yeah, no.
They should have like stopped that earlier then, unfortunately.
They should have reset. I guess they kept the leaderboard for after the launch of the game. Just it looks nice, you know, people high ranked and everything, but I don't understand why it hasn't been reset. But I also do understand because there is a million things that have to be done after launch. There is 4 different games that the team needs to tend to. There's all the backend, all the money stuff, bringing in credit cards, PvP, polishing games, critical bugs. Like, I wouldn't want to be in their position to choose what to fix first, because obviously after a game launch, there's a lot of work to do, and they've been doing a lot of work before that. And yeah, they're doing a great job, and it's definitely tough. And when I'm ranting about stuff like this, it's just very biased personal opinion. Because I want to get up on the
everybody go and report pass to the community mods.
I'm reporting.
I've already reported.
Yep, banned.
Let's go. Good job, guys.
Nice.
We're
I got
cleaning up
one.
this community.
I already got banned one time because it was a misunderstanding, basically. I lost my join date. I'm so sad about it. I lost my join date because of a misunderstanding.
Same, dude. I was trying to get a bot band that was trying to scam me, and I sent the wrong user ID, and it was my own.
Nah.
They banned me.
Nah.
Wait, so they didn't like double check? Yes, someone was like, I can get Jimbo.
There we go.
They're like, we've been waiting for this.
Waiting for an excuse.
There we go. The embarrassing stories popping in. That's a good one. Just banned himself. Yeah, I even wrote an email to Discord and everything. Like, guys, come on. Like, give us back our join date. What's up with that? Like, can you not implement that feature to restore a join date?
Probably not high on their priority
side, right?
list. Yeah, it's on Discord side for sure, but I don't think they care.
Yeah. No, they don't care.
I think one of
I
the
still have
biggest
mine.
just like quality of life things are gonna be if like Feud Exchange UI shows like the bonus thing, or maybe like a moving price as well.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be really, really big.
You actually see the price you're buying for. I think they're working hard on it right now.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, currently you can buy like 100 or 50 or something, and you can just see the bonus roughly, right? So
yeah,
there's workarounds, or if you have a land, you can see the bottom price and so on. So it's like workaround stuff, but it's just not convenient, and convenience is super valuable. So I think all of those things are like, if that is there, that's really, really good. That's like above what you like leaderboards, right? Like, I think leaderboards is great. I would like to have that. Would motivate me more to play as well, obviously. But like, I get why that's just like the behind end, like all the user experience stuff. I think matters a lot.
Yeah,
Like
we
how
do.
I mean, I think it's a good.
Risk
It's been a good launch. There's no exploit. There's no mint in anything infinite. There's no drastic bugs really. I'm really happy how everything went on.
I trust Illuvium a lot because I've seen what they can do over the years. But I was very skeptic about the launch. Like I thought, you know, they say never play on launch day. I've seen it 10 times with every Blizzard game. It's basically unplayable the first week, but it went really smooth. No problems at all. Except some
I
minor.
remember the last big add-on update I played in World of Warcraft. I was stuck 2 hours at the first quest.
Yeah. And then you get a disconnect, you try to log back in, and you're in 2 days waiting, 20,000 people before you in the queue. Because they just don't upgrade the servers for the launch day. Because after a week it's gonna drop down anyway.
Yeah.
Is there any word on getting the error code 500 fixed?
I didn't catch that. What fixed?
What is error code 500 exactly?
Error code 500. From what I understand, it's something server side, and it's affecting at least a handful of people, if not more. And they're not able to play any of the games. They can't play Zero. They can't play Gauntlet. From what I understand, they can't play Overworld. They're just like not able to connect to any of the games.
If you have any of those problems, it's always really good to just make support take it and so on. Let them know. I assume from what you said, it's a very known issue. I'm not aware of like the current update on the fix.
No, okay. So if you have this error, you can place Zero still, but yes, Overworld and Arena is bricked. But like the guys working on it. This is like one of the big priorities. This one.
Yeah, I think Kieran made a tweet about that today.
Gotcha.
It's time, Paz.
It's time. Thank you
Been
very
15
much,
minutes.
Toriel.
Yeah.
Alright guys, the timer is up. We're gonna do the next bounty now, which means nothing captured anymore will count towards the bounty until you cure your tier 0 shard. Obviously if it happens like in the next 30 seconds, sure. But yeah, basically now this batch is over, next batch starts. All the Illuvials from the first batch are still on the list, but you still have to capture tier 0 Illuvial if you want to claim any bounty. Sorry, you gotta cure a tier 0 shard if you want to claim any bounty. And we have a little event as well going on. So as soon as everybody's in Sanctum Mesa, we're gonna do that. I'm excited how it goes. I thought about something. I'm not sure how good it will work. Because usually with every new batch we did a little raffle. And today we're gonna do something else. We're not gonna do a raffle. We're gonna do a little mini game which is called Find the Picture. And I will send you 2 pictures in this Discord chat. And you will have to find the exact place where those pictures have been taken. Once you find the exact place, you're gonna take a screenshot and post the screenshot also in the text chat. And if it looks, if you can obviously see it's the same place and the same kind of, you know, it should very much look like my screenshot. Doesn't have to be exactly like it. But there, you have to find the place, recreate the picture and send it in the text chat. Whoever does that first gets 1 ILV.
Nice.
Find the picture. All right. Let me get it real quick. Everybody can take the time to get out to Sanctum Mesa. You still have like 2-3 minutes if you want to finish your run. I'm really excited to see how fast you guys find them. One of them is, I think, hard. One of them is a bit easier. Also, if the staff, the mods, if anybody wants to participate, I think this is something we can open for everybody. I haven't leaked those screenshots to anyone.
Question, can we cure shards already, or are we waiting on that?
Does it make a difference? Not really, right? Yeah, you can cure shards already. Let's do that now, makes sense. And then we do, but yeah, don't jump in the next run yet, because this is gonna be easy ILV. This might just take 1 minute and you got it. By the way, is this an Illuvium sponsored event or independent by Phantom? This is sponsored by Illuvium, hosted by Phantom. Phantom is a guild in Illuvium, focusing only on Illuvium at the moment. And we have been one of the fastest growing, if not the fastest growing guild. I think we started a bit later, but have grown to sizes of, to a respectable size. And yeah, we have a good core team. We have really influential members of the Illuvium community gathered all in the Phantom Guild. And yeah, it's a good time. Everybody is really positive, really happy, helps each other. We're trying to play the game, learn the game together, and just hang out and have a cool place to call your home, basically. But yeah, this event is sponsored by Illuvium. Otherwise, we couldn't do that weekly. My pocket doesn't go deep enough for that. Because we have 20 ILV on the line today, and 2 are gonna be given out right now with this Find the Picture event. The first time we try to do this, I'm gonna send right now the screenshot in chat, and everybody can go and try to find that place in Sanctum Mesa. And then you also have to post that screenshot. Whoever posts the screenshot that looks the same first wins. Here's the first one. And here is the second one. Each of those have 1 ILV on their head. Good luck finding the picture. It's way better.
Why did you black out the map?
Oh shit.
The mini map.
Oh my god.
Why didn't you tell them, Jimbo?
Maybe I should have showed it to the team first to actually wait guys, wait. Okay, we gonna cancel this one right here. And I'm gonna take it was the
5 minutes. He's gotta go into the game.
He's gotta go into Photoshop. Dude, that's so funny.
Oops.
Jimbo, you killed it. I should have confirmed with someone else. I didn't want to show anybody.
Bro, they all thought that as soon as they saw the picture.
That's exactly what I did.
I don't know why I didn't think about that. I thought I was so smart. I thought I had it all figured out.
This is a really good idea, but like the mini map in there.
Yeah, that kind of killed it, eh? That kind of didn't work. I mean, I think it's hard to still recreate the second screenshot to get like exactly the angle, so we can leave the second one in there. And to be honest, I don't know. Should we just leave it like that? Just call it a fuck up from my side and before I go and take new screenshots now?
We already got... Well, I already posted one, and the other guy posted the ship one.
It kind of killed the whole thing.
Hey,
once in chat if we should redo it. 2s if we should keep it.
Somebody else's. I'm watching your screen, Anonymous. You're not even there.
Look, I found it.
No.
They're posting a screenshot.
I feel like I got gypped. I found it first.
Well, you didn't find it.
All the people that ran away.
Oh, I'm so sad. I screwed it up. Well, nothing gained, nothing lost, really. 1, redo it. Okay. Everybody can take a break. We're gonna be back in 5 minutes with the 2 new pictures, this time without a map.
Congrats, everyone.
I mean, I think to be fair, Pass said let's arrow redo it like while the first picture was posted.
Yep, he did get it before I posted, so.
Yeah, my like
1 second.
I Jimbo, if you didn't say anything, that would have been mine.
Yeah, my bad. But like that's
Good job.
It was totally cheating. I was on the other side of the map too. I was
Look at
on
all
the
these
ship.
exploiters.
I was on the ship, and then I'm like, where is that? And then I clicked to expand it just to get a better visual, and I saw the map. I'm like, oh, okay, teleport, obelisk, start running. And then I found the 2 bushes. Damn.
beautiful.
Alright, I'm also gonna try to not have it on stream. So well, actually, Jimbo, you saved me there. Because now we have the chance to redo it.
Yeah, it should take more than 20 seconds now.
By the way, if anybody of the team is already in the overworld, you can also send me a screenshot. Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing it right now.
Your mutable thing, you're about to show your email. I guess if you're
Yeah.
okay with that.
It's fine. Alright. Everybody's exploring for the first time all the places in Sanctum Mesa.
There's people just chilling in random spots hoping that they're gonna be right.
Yeah.
Alright, got the first one.
And do we have to get both or just one? It's one each. I missed that.
One ILV per picture. 2 pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the first iteration. We can do it also in the future in like the runs and stuff like this, not only in the Sanctum Mesa. So yeah.
Is it whoever finds the picture first, or whoever is on stream doing it first?
No, whoever posts their own picture, which looks this very similar to mine, in the chat.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop the stream so you guys don't watch.
All right, pictures are incoming. Hope everybody's still here. Sorry for the mistake, I think. Good content. Definitely a funny moment. All right, here's the first one. And the second one is coming in a second. Just gotta crop that out.
And that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That could be anywhere.
Oh, we got 50 people searching for it at the same time, so gotta be tough. I think it won't take too long.
Post it again with the map. It's over.
Yeah, it's got the mini map, that one.
No, that's him. Let me confirm. Took the screenshot of my map just to confirm. And basically what you want to do is be in the same position, right? And then it should be very obvious if you actually are in the same spot. Like, I shouldn't need to check anything because it would be exactly pretty much the same screenshot. That's the idea.
That's an insanely difficult one.
If it's too difficult, I'll just give you a tip.
All the rocks are the same. There's graphs on them. I don't know.
Yeah, let's hold off a minute on the tips.
You guys want a tip?
Oh, make them work for it for a couple minutes.
Okay, yeah, they're complaining already. They almost got to me.
Because we're probably gonna have to cure shards again.
This is like the only time chopping is useful.
All right, here's the second screenshot. That should be a bit easier.
Why are you Never mind.
So far, nobody got it.
Whoa.
Good luck, y'all. I'm gonna take a quick break, refilling my water.
Boom. Is that the right
Be
one?
right back.
Did I get it?
Yeah, I think Caveman.
Yeah,
that's gotta be
second.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, you got it.
looks right to me.
Caveman got it.
GG. Easy.
I was watching a stream and I was like, "Oh, he's on the right idea."
Yes, sir.
Fire. Oh, it looks like someone might have found the other one.
No, that's the first
No,
one
I
actually.
think
That's we have a new screenshot. It was... Oh, right plant, sir. He got it.
Right Blinter looks like you got it.
GG's.
Damn, nice.
That's
That was
the
a
one.
hard one
Congrats,
too.
guys.
That was a really hard one.
Where was it? Oh, okay. He showed his mini map.
Yeah, you had the map.
Oh, it was in front of the.
Yeah. All right. Didn't take that long. Big. Cool. All right. Who hasn't done it yet can cure a tier 0 shard. Who has done it already don't need to do another one. We have the timestamp of when we called it. And we're gonna be releasing the next bounty batch. And again, all Illuvials, even those from the first bounty batch, are still live. All right.
That was a fun event. That was awesome. Good event there, Paz.
Nice.
Like it.
I'm glad. It I had like this lightning moment, this light bulb moment yesterday.
I have this written down as a video idea from like years ago.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we can like this could be a whole event in
It
its
works
own.
better in events.
just finding places in Illuvium. Toriel is screaming at you all in the chat, so you don't miss it. Cure that tier 0 shard, otherwise you're not valid to capture any Illuvials. Once you have done that, you
Yeah,
can
I'm not
check.
sure why she's being so mean, but
Somebody has to. Somebody gotta keep them in line.
true. Yeah, I agree. You're right.
Check out the spreadsheet. We have an updated list. Maybe Jimbarino wants to go over it this time. The pictures don't really matter. It's all about what the letters say. I'll be right back.
All right. So what we have for this next section is make sure you get your tier 0 shard, and then we have a greater fire doka, greater water doka, T0, any T0 stage 3 alluvial, Malura, Riplance, Adorado. So good luck on that one, and then any Dark Hollow. So good luck. Whose kid is getting hurt?
I'm gonna put it in now.
Right? Jim?
What's up?
Can we start right now?
Toriel,
Yes.
can they start?
Yeah, you get
Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, as long as you cured your tier. As long as you cure your tier 0 shard, you're good.
Yeah, I was pretty sure you like that question.
It's essentially once it's posted and you have like your shot done, then you can go.
Oh wow, they actually did implement the travel cooldown. That's awesome.
How long is the cooldown?
What is that?
What is a travel cooldown?
So
For
to
the
prevent,
T0.
yeah, to prevent botters from just being able to like, if there was a way to just harvest the entire map back out, go back in, harvest the entire map, they put in an amount of time that you can't, if you like. So I just accidentally went into a stage 0, backed out, and now there's a cooldown before I can go into stage 3. I'm assuming it's only like a minute or so. It's probably
For
just,
stage 3?
Yeah. So
Or do you mean to
go
get
into
back into stage 0?
to go back into any stage. Like I'm blocked out right now. You'll see I get an error code every time I try to go in.
I like that for stage 0, but for stage 1, 2, and 3, that seems weird. But maybe it's the only option.
Yeah, they should go for that.
I don't think it makes any sense, but yeah. If somebody wants to abuse it, they just make multiple accounts and shit on one account and play the other one.
It is still a roadblock.
Yeah, but it's like if you just misclick the wrong stage, then you have to AFK for like 2 minutes or whatever.
No, I
like it
agree,
is
that's really
annoying
annoying.
for real players.
Nah, It's only like a minute. I'm already back in now. I think that's totally fine. Because if you don't have that, like you could easily. I mean, I guess you could set the script either way. They would do it every minute instead of every 30
For
seconds
sure.
or 1 second.
It is like surprisingly hard. Like when people say script in the overworld, like that's a tough thing to do. It's more just like people playing on like low income countries and whatnot, and then like potentially playing multiple accounts at the same time.
Are we looking? Everything is clear with the new bounty?
Yep.
Pretty straightforward this time. A little bit easier. Those shouldn't be too hard to be captured. Another dark holo on there. Yeah, basically we have 3 tier 0s again for the free-to-play players and 3 paid ones. The other day I found the right plants in a little basin.
Gyro?
What's with Gyro?
How much is he, like, floor price?
Like $4 or $5 probably.
Yeah,
Maybe
if
less.
even. Probably less.
I remember on that first day the prices were interesting.
Viper, do you think?
The first day getting like level 40s is tough, right? Because you need to farm experience, but now that is not really a big barrier anymore.
I think not a lot of people were buying in the beginning.
Yeah, like nobody has spent a crazy sum on anything really, right? Like the most expensive sell was what, like a phosphorus for 1.2k?
Yeah.
So it's certainly more speculation on like in the future this is gonna be the Charizard in 10 years or something. At least looks like it currently. Maybe Pass is gonna be rich with the first Ramfire.
Hey, fingers crossed.
How much you want to sell that for? If I could find a buyer, get a percentage.
Well, first I had it up for 420 ETH, so 1.3 million. I hope for one day that I would maybe wake up as a millionaire if Kieran was going crazy. Do a little marketing gag on there.
So you got a 10k offer. Would you sell it or no right now?
Then I went down to 69.6969 ETH. And now I went down to 40 ETH, I think, which is 100k. So I keep going down. I don't think 10k I would do it for 10k. 10k seems too low in my mind. I don't know. It also has a lot of sentimental value to me. I don't know. This was like my big goal going into the mainnet. I wanted to get the world first Ramfire. I never thought I could get it. In the end, it was just a money flex and timing. But yeah. Like right now, it's 100k.
It's a really good flex for you, actually.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially as a content creator.
I wish you could somehow see it without going onto the Illuvidex, like somehow see it in-game. You know, but I think something is planned where you see in-game when you go to the details, where you see who captured it for, like who was the original capturer, and also the SPL number could be there. That would be nice.
Showing the capture name in-game might be an issue, right? Because just like some game stores and whatnot probably don't like every name that people might put there.
You think they should change the SPO to mint? Like the name SPO to mint?
Yeah, I mean...
Like people don't even know what
Nobody knew what an Omega was, and now it's not an issue anymore, so...
SPO.
I think it's fine, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that there should maybe be like an extra number, one number for first minted and one number for minted and one number for captured, maybe.
You guys...
So how does that affect the hollows and dark hollows, though? Let's say the first captured hollow, whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was what I was gonna ask. Do you guys think we should have a world first holo as well, like the number for it?
Yes.
Just going
I do.
because you have one.
No, I just think that they should be definitely, yeah.
Give
Same
people
with
some
Dark
more
Hollows.
stuff to collect. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Like, just gives Illuvials more utility, even if it's a very, very small percentage. It's still something.
Well, they're collectibles, right? So the more that you can do to try to make them collectible, the better.
Yeah.
Maybe they could have
It's a
both numbers on
no-brainer.
the SPL number and a hollow, dark hollow. You know what I mean? If it's the hollow. If it's
Yeah,
if
hollow,
it's a
hollow,
you
hollow's
can
like
have
it's like a different, it's a different guy, right? So like the first hollow could have it's like the different SPL to the non-hollow.
Yeah, they should have both SPLs there. SPL.
Yeah, it has to have
should
both.
show-
Otherwise, it takes away from the world first.
Yeah, 100%. You should have both.
But yeah, I thought so too because
Should
the
have
world first Dark Hollow Ramfire is gonna be SPL number 700 something or whatever. Like it's kind of weird. But then again, yeah, well, it's okay to change it retroactively because nobody had insider information. It's just people have been speculating on having hollow world first hollows. They will give me the world first hollow Kukurov. I found that on the first day, running around in the old world. Yeah, it was nice.
That's crazy.
How much do you want for that one?
I don't even know. It's so weird to talk right now about price because right now, like you could only sell for so much less than what would be an expected value in the future if everything goes good.
I mean, there's a flip side to that too.
Yeah. I know probably the amount that I put into Illuvium since launch, if I can get all of that money back, I would be happy. So that would be maybe 4K.
It's an interesting topic, right? Like which way of the, like if we compare this to like trading card game, right? Like market prices and how things are trading those and whatnot. Like some games are very collector oriented, where people just mainly care about that and they don't actually care too much about the cards to play, and the cards to play are really cheap. And then the hollow versions and the rare collectors versions and such are really expensive, and that's what people pay a lot of money for. And then you have other games where just the meta decks and the meta cards are essentially the monetized thing, where every couple months or once a year or some time frame, people just need the new stuff, and the old stuff becomes very low in value. I think that's like the two theses that people can like believe in essentially. Like is it more on the collector side or more on just like the meta side of playing?
And there's probably very little overlap, right? Because somebody who is a collector doesn't really care if it's in the meta. Like you would not many times you would probably get somebody that's a whale but also want to play competitively. Like,
oh no, that's a lot of trading card game players.
Okay.
A lot of the successful ones actually. They play the expensive versions of cards to flex on people. That's pretty common actually.
Makes sense. People do that with skins.
I think we have both. Like we will have like the world first Ramfire. It has shit stats, but it will just have that world first. I think that will still matter in the future.
Yeah, that's like it matters to the
more.
collector. It matters to the like super collectors players, right? Because if you play it in a game, the hollow or dark hollow Ramfire, that would be the flex in the game.
Yeah.
Like your opponent doesn't see that it is the first Ramfire. It's just like a random Ramfire.
Yeah, so they
I
should be
mean,
putting,
everything is speculation, right? So there's like no
100%.
advice here or whatever. We're just like talking about content in comparison to other games, basically.
Yeah, we have no idea what they have in store for World First Illuvios either. Like, who knows if they update the game to give it like a 1 that pops up when you place it on the board or something.
I mean, it's a DAO,
Anything's
right? Like
possible.
if that is a feature that everybody would really want, you can always write an IP.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you like never know.
Spoken like a true IMC member. I didn't want to get into that. What I would really like to see is that I could print my world first Ramfire onto a disc plate. which kind of takes away from Beyond, I guess. But I would really like to have my actual Illuvial printed out and sent to me.
I don't think that takes away from Beyond. It's just it's a completely different thing.
Already been discussed. And
Yep.
Roger said it's moving forward, I think.
Yep. He did.
What I need on there is the S-Pill number and the capturer, which is obviously a thing they would probably want to include.
I also said they should put like the developers' signatures of anyone who actually like worked on the animation or art
Yeah.
too. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Because we have that right now with the Displays too, right? The artists who worked on it. They signed on it.
That was pretty funny. Lars is like probably a long shot asking in here, but anyone up for Gauntlet?
Yeah, Lars, just queue up. I'll queue up as well.
Yeah, ready check. Ready check.
Yeah, don't you undermine the Phantom Bounty on. What's up with you? We're gonna have
ban Lars.
Yeah, ban him. And we have the Gauntlet Masters qualifiers series coming up right after this event. I don't know how long we go, but yeah, pretty much when we stop, the qualifiers will start for the Gauntlet tournament. And yeah, every weekend you can qualify, you can get points for qualifiers. You have basically every weekend 2 games that count.
Viper, are you playing in that?
No, I don't have time.
Fair.
I do have a different gaming tournament literally at the same time right now. Or like
Is it the
20
card
minutes.
game?
Yeah, it's a card game. It's like a 50k prize pool one.
Are you streaming?
Probably not.
Fair enough.
Just would have to be like long delay and everything, right? So it's like,
Yeah, yeah. That's fair.
And it always makes you play worse, right? Like maybe just a little
Yeah,
worse,
for
but
sure.
it doesn't make you play better, right?
100%.
It depends. Like I at least have to like focus on my game, and I don't check like social media or my phone or anything as much.
Yeah.
I don't know. It depends on like how serious I take it and whatnot as well.
Because you've played on big esports stages, right? And I always find that crazy because I would be so nervous. But have you been nervous in the beginning? I know you kind of grew up with it from basically being a child. So you never had that nervous feeling because it was normal for you?
It's like not... Yeah, it's like not really comparable playing like in-person card game things and maybe having, I don't know, like 100 people or whatever sit there and watch you, right? And not playing for like a lot, like you play for winning a PlayStation or something. It's like, okay, sure, like it's nice to have that, but it's different when you play for like 5-6 figure sums of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely was like pretty nervous, like around like 218 still. So like the first like 2 years basically into my career. I think like 219 and onwards, I was just really used to it. And didn't really bother me that much anymore.
That's cool. Yeah, I still remember the first tournaments in Illuvium. I was sweating. I was like trying to record at the same time, like have a YouTube video for the next day from the tournament round, and just talk through it. But I was very nervous. A lot of mistakes.
It makes you play so much worse.
Yeah, talking through it and so on. That's too much. Your brain can only do one thing at a time. Like people saying you can multitask, and it's just bullshit. Your brain can do one thing at a time. You focus on one thing at a time. And if you have your phone pop up, you have something else, then you shift some focus on that. You go back. You're not 100% on the go back thing. You're still a little like 10, 20, 30% on the other thing. Obviously, you can train that and get better at it, but you should just have one thing that you focus on.
Yeah. Yeah, the nervousness.
That's the thing. Like I can stream the game and I can just, I don't know, sit there and talk to myself or talk out my thoughts loud or something. That doesn't take away from me playing. But if I would be like, oh, let's talk to chat, that takes away tremendous amounts.
Yeah. Yeah, the nervousness went down a lot with every tournament. Now I don't care so much anymore. But yeah, if you want to actually actively stream and talk to chat and everything, then gameplay is just bad. I see it just in stage 3 runs when I stream and talk to people and then try to do everything at once. Like I make bad mistakes, which can really hurt you sometimes. Like the other day I lost the Adorado fight because I was cheaping out on consumables. I was using like not the best consumables because I thought I could save a little money there. I was so
I mean,
mad
that
after.
happened. That happens. So like, it's just like you're limit testing with the consumables and whatever in this game. Like, it's fine.
Hey
Yeah.
guys, is it Dark Hollow still for grabs?
Yes,
There is
sir.
a new Dark Hollow in the new batch, so yes.
Okay, so I have one. Let me just stream.
Yeah, you should always be streaming, but it's fine.
How are the rules? Yeah, I didn't get the.
It's all right. It's all right. You have your tier 0 shard crafted, hopefully, with the new batch.
Oh, no. Is it tier 0? Oh, I didn't do that.
Or like anything crafted before going in.
No, I didn't craft anything. Yeah, so it's not gonna count. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll stream it anyway.
Did you join later? Because we said it like 5 times.
Yeah, I joined when it already started, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. Yeah. Like usually.
It's actually my first Dark Hollow that matters.
Hey, it's your first Dark Hollow?
That's fine. Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I mean, I'm
Congrats.
pretty sure you didn't cheat, and maybe we can find a way to validate your run without this shard. But I cannot think about anything right now.
Yeah, it's no worries.
Hey, you got a Dark Hollow though. That's cool. The first one, finally.
Yeah.
Just roll the dice on it and
Yes.
fuse it. 33%, easy.
You're all about that.
You're
Trying
gonna
to
get
talk
that.
everybody
I
in.
think you're gambling.
I'm not
like-
into gambling. Yeah, I've lost so many of those in the preseason. So, yeah, I'm not lucky when it comes to that.
Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure. Because I had a little bit of a gambling problem in the past. And now with Illuvium, it feels like, oh no, I'm doing this for work. I'm not actually gambling. This is just content.
I mean, yeah, for you it's content, right? Because if it works and doesn't work, like both are actually like a clip or a video.
Yeah.
You should just buy a bunch of Dark Hollows and just keep fusing them.
Yeah. No financial advice,
You
right?
should just start making gambling content.
Yeah, then I just need Illuvium to sponsor me, to give me the money to do it, and then we got the full casino loop. Yeah, sometimes I feel bad for people that are actually like, I feel I told this story before with my gambling problem. Like I had like one night where I went up 5,000 into minus, back to 4,000 into minus, and it hit me so many times in one night where I could have stopped and didn't, and wasn't strong enough to stop, that I just like after this night I was like, okay, I realize how strong or how addictive I am and how I don't have control in this situation, so I'm not going to put myself in this situation anymore. And since then, I didn't have a problem anymore. But I feel really bad for people that do have a gambling problem, and then Illuvium might be somewhat of a trigger for it. So yeah, if you ever need somebody to talk to or anything, you can always reach out to most people in the community, definitely to me, but yeah. So far, everybody I've encountered in the Illuvium community is extremely welcoming and extremely friendly and helpful with anything. So,
Y'all got any more of them alluvials?
yeah, it feels kind of weird because I come from
Scratching
a gaming, just normal gamer background, Web 2, and now there is a lot of money attached to it, like this gamified card opening, right? You also get something in return, but I'm really happy that I finally, first time in my life, I put in hours in a game and I actually own the stuff I earn in the game. So that's what actually made me come to Illuvium in the first place. Not losing all my money in Hearthstone and having nothing to show for it at the end. But it's definitely, you gotta
the main
cautious.
part. Sorry.
No, done.
Yeah, I was about to say the main part is just like don't spend money that you cannot afford to lose, right? Like it's just entertainment. Spend money on entertainment, and then if you're happy, you have fun, then nothing can go wrong. You had fun in the end.
All of the ETH that I've spent in like SILV2 that I've spent on Illuvium, I just consider that it's all gone, no matter what.
Yeah, if you go in with that
if I
mindset, you
get
can only
anything out
win.
of that. Yeah, exactly. If I make any money after that, it means I made money because I spent this money just to waste it.
It's a high risk investment. We
Yep.
cannot.
I'm
like-
watching
have
Code
a-
here. Yeah, I'm watching Code right now.
Just don't treat it as an investment. Just treat it as a game and have fun.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
That's
True.
it's like my legit advice. I don't know.
No, it's true.
If you treat it as an investment, it becomes a lot more of a hustle and everything, right? Which is obviously, I'm not saying like disregard money, like I'm not saying that, but
Congrats.
treat it as a game.
GG's, great to fire Doka.
What was that? You're nice.
GG, easy.
Cody Deer from the
stats,
Phantom
too.
gang. Nice. Money going back to Phantom. I love it. Love to see it. See the guild
What's wrong
winning.
with his eyes, bro? He's haunted.
Yeah, treat it as a game and spend in it like you would in any other game when you buy some skins in League of Legends or whatever. And then maybe in 10 years.
$20,000 on Genshin Impact. Okay.
Exactly. Don't be a degen like Viper, who puts in more puts in more money into Web 2 games than others in Web 3 games.
I think Illuvium was like the only web. Oh, no, I've bought like some NFTs for some games. I spend way more money in Web 2 games than Web 3 games. Yeah, I mean, I just spend money for entertainment, right? That's the reason for that.
One thing that I've realized, which made this whole thing very much harder for me, the whole launch, is that we had those God accounts with unlimited money that we were playing. And like, I cannot flip the switch, man. Like, if I never played the testnet with unlimited money and I just came into this, it would be such a different approach. But like, slowly but surely, I work my way towards like better habits of, for example, getting airgun rifts and stuff, obvious stuff like this. But it's really hard to go from testing the game to playing it with the money in mind, I think. But we'll get there. All right, we see the act. Sorry, you go.
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was just going to say, for the first little while, I was going into the runs, and then I just kind of pop out right away without even thinking, because that's what I was doing when it was free. And then I'd have to remind myself, no, this is costing you money. Like, you have to pay attention. So yeah, I totally understand.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to say about that.
Embarrassing story there. When the game launched, I was super stressed to get like world first captures, and I log in and I see we get a tier 1 shard in the beginning. I'm like, okay, so I can go just in a stage 1 run and maybe be lucky, beat something and capture something, be the first. I go in, get my ass stomped 2 times. Very embarrassing. Have to drag my ass back to tier 0 and do the normal game loop. I think Scoriox did the same on stream. At least I'm not the only one. Yeah, we have active bounties right here. You can see it in the chat.
Question?
Yes?
So, if you're a new player like myself and you don't know anything about the game, what would you suggest to be the first things that you actually do in the game? And it works for Overworld and every single stage.
So you open up your browser and type in Illumination in YouTube. And then my Essential Guides playlist will have everything you need. No, I'm
I
memeing.
already did that.
Okay, no, I was more joking. I think the first thing
I know. But...
like we said, there is a lot of things you can do most efficiently and least efficiently. So I think the best thing is just to go into tier 0, the free-to-play version of Overworld, and just, experience the game, play it like a game, have fun. And you're gonna learn a lot by just also not watching any guides and just go in there. You have no risk attached to it and just play it. There's also no time stress. You don't have to be now fast or something. You can really take your time, experience the old world for free, and get a feeling for it. I would also join guilds like Us Phantom, or there is many guilds in the Illuvium Discord. There's a whole guild section. That's usually a good place to ask people questions about the game that come up while you play them. And lastly, I would recommend to go into Survival Arena, which is a very good place to learn the auto battler side of games, again for free. There is you don't need to own anything. You can just dive into it and see how it goes.
Okay, thank you. One last question, because I did check your YouTube, and I'm doing pretty much what you're saying. I'm just exploring and having fun and enjoying. I'm in no rush to make anything or buy anything. But my question is, like, if I go in the overworld and I'm just running around, the point is to actually grab as many things as I can, upgrade that, and then go and play some the battler, right? Is that correct? That's the point.
Yeah, the whole gameplay loop is kind of you shoot down rocks to get those shards, to capture illuvials. You also shoot down plants to get consumables to be stronger in a fight. Then you go into fights. You capture the illuvials, so you have more monsters to play with. Then you take those monsters, go into the next run, and get bigger and get a really good team going. And then if you ever wanna go into the paid version of the game, then you go into tier 1, capture illuvials there, and slowly upgrade your team. But yeah. Basically,
all right, so it's very gradual, and I can just start now in the overworld, and I can just follow the story, and eventually I will figure out without having to watch too many tutorials, YouTube videos, and so on, right?
Exactly. Like, especially when you play the tier 0, you cannot really make any mistake. Anything you harvest or mine or capture or shoot down is gonna be a plus for you. And yeah, it's gonna come very, very gradually and very naturally to you.
Okay, good, because it looks very complex at the start. It's a lot hitting the players, and I just wanted to make sure that it's very gradual, and I will just pick it up as I go. Okay, thank you very much.
No worries. We all had the same feeling, I think, when we came into Illuvium. At first, it's overwhelming, but then you just start playing, and it comes naturally.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
I guess one last thing on that. If it depends on the goals that you have, right? If you just want to play game, have fun, capture stuff, and so on, you don't really worry much about the marketplace things, then that is like a lot easier, right? And you just play for getting your things and having fun and whatnot. If you want to play with the marketplace like heavily in mind, then it certainly is worth to just check out like more content and videos and guides and things like that.
I agree.
Yeah. Once you go into the paid version of the game, because many people that are good in the game are actually able to be efficient enough to, I know it's not the same for everybody, but a lot of players are able to break even, and then with airdrop points, maybe they make a profit. Some players even played the marketplace so good they make a profit by just playing. You know, there is, once it goes into marketplace and the monetary value of stuff, if you're a good player, if you're efficient, you can definitely get ahead of other people. But yeah, especially if you're starting out, slowly does it. Enjoyment does it, I think.
I can't wait until Leviathan becomes more populated and pushed. That's when it's just it'll make things, it'll pump the market up. It would just help with everything. In my opinion.
I think it's a bit early for that, because right now Ascendant Arena feels like a Leviathan. If you have the big weapons, the big suit, or the big illuvials, like that's gonna put you ahead of everybody else already. It's like this pay to win that Leviathan is offering already in Ascendant. So I think Leviathan has to wait a little bit until everybody has like decent Ascendant decks.
That's what Anon is saying though, right? Like people, there's no leaderboard, there's no like big reason to play any of those right now, while we have uncertainty with fuel pricing. Because more and more landholders come online, they sell more fuel, right? So if there's more reason for people to go and fuse and to build those weapons and so on, then that is like when the pieces come together.
Then people will push more to get there. Let's say they say, oh, we're going to do a Leviathan tournament next month. That entire month is going to be insane marketplace sales. And people are going to be pushing even more harder to find stuff in the overworld.
Yeah, I mean the counter side to that is then because you create like a crazy sense of urgency, and then some people might be like really unhappy that they pay like a lot for something and maybe they like fail at the tournament and such, right? So I think you have to balance that out to some extent to not create like this insane urgency that then people are maybe like sad in hindsight about.
Yeah.
I mean, bro.
Yeah, especially when you consider in this tournament, maybe you figure out, hey, this weapon is super overpowered that everybody crafted. You nerf it now. So basically everybody crafted it and then it's like, okay, now it's useless.
I mean, that's just how balancing works though, right?
Yeah, but if you push for it, like with this urgency, like you mentioned, people are gonna react stronger, I guess.
I mean, you have to realize what game you're playing, though. This isn't necessarily like a free-to-play game. You could free-to-play.
Balancing matters far more than preserving people's bags, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have good balancing, then they won't have value to begin with.
No, you'd be surprised how valuable overpowered stuff has been in other games.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying it just needs to be balanced to be fun. Like if stuff is just all overpowered, then it's not going to be fun. Because
Well, typically what happens in other games is stuff will be overpowered for a period of time. Everyone rushes to go buy it, and then it gets either banned, nerfed, removed from the game, etc., etc. And then
Well,
like that value
Well,
that
bro, it's a T5.
Well, that's what I'm
Let's say it's a
saying.
T5 stage 3 weapon. Of course, it's going to be overpowered against
Right.
T3.
It makes sense, doesn't
Like no matter what you do, it should be. If you
But
have a
here's the
T5
perfect
stage 3.
example. We got Dust, right? Dust has been broken for like 6 months now, and I think everyone knows that it needs to be balanced. But that'll make all of those NFTs less, which is going to happen. I think that's should be expected at some point.
It was so funny because,
Well, like I said, in other games, you can see this happen in many other games. Magic the Gathering, for instance, there's Jace the Mind Sculptor. He's broken for many tournaments, and people just went out and bought a playset of Jace. That's what you did. You wanted to compete, you got to go out and get a playset of Jace, no matter how much they were. $200 a card, $300 a card. If you wanted to compete, you had to go out and buy it. At some point, they removed him from tournament play. At that point, his value obviously took a hit and so on and so forth. But for the time being, it was you play Jace or you don't play competitive. That was just the bottom line. And it happened many times after that. It's always the same cycle. It repeats.
Yeah, that's exactly like how like the competitive trading card games work, right? Like Magic, great example, like you said. Yu-Gi-Oh's another good example. One Piece, right? It's also a good example. Like either you just play the best deck that has the good cards, which sometimes it's like $500, $1,000, sometimes $200, like whatever, or you like don't compete at the highest level, or you only compete at like one level below that or something like that. Just how those games and those economies work exactly.
Correct me if I'm
Like,
wrong.
No matter what you do, you're gonna play against a T5 stage 3 weapon or whatever. And if you don't have it, no matter how nerfed or buff you think it is, you're still gonna say, "Oh, he won because of this weapon." No matter how, even if they nerf it to the nerf, like you lose, you're gonna say he has stage 5, stage 3 T5 weapon. That's why.
Yeah, the point is more, there's always going to be a meta in a game, but there's a difference between having the best thing be like 55% win rate and having the best thing 95% win rate versus everything else that exists. Like the 95% scenario, that is not wanted, that is not good for a game. But obviously there's always going to be something that is the best. The only question is like how much better is it than the rest, and that how much should not be like some insane level, basically. People should still be able to play the game and take games of other players, even if they have like one level below that or something like that.
I will say this, oftentimes what happens is like it's a reflection of what the player base is playing, because at the same time that was going on with Jace, and this was huge, this was like a global thing, he's a particular card in Magic the Gathering. My brother and I had theory crafted a deck specifically geared to beat those style of decks, and by the end of it, by the time we perfected it, we did not lose to those decks anymore. But by that point, they had already like made the motion to ban the card from the game, and essentially we had come up with a way to counter it. If that's your entire goal was to go into a tournament and beat that meta build, we figured out how to do it consistently, time and time again. And so there are ways around certain things, right, without having to just remove something from a game. But it takes people like that who are willing to theory craft and tinker with stuff versus just go and get a build from the internet that they found works great on a YouTube video and copy that build and so on and so forth. But it's possible. Like there's definitely other things that you can do in order to counter stuff like that does seem overpowered in a certain sense.
Yeah, 100% true. Like a trading card game is such a good example. We see that in so many other games when we play old formats. Like 10 years ago, people played that format and they thought something is OP. And nowadays they play that format and some other deck is totally dominating, but people 10 years ago just hadn't figured it out. Super common.
Yep, definitely. It's an old rock, paper, scissors. And,
I've played teams where they've beaten Dust. So...
Yeah, I don't know if Dust is like OP right now. I don't. I mean, Dust before wasn't even like OP in that sense. It was just that you could play 2 to 3 teams in your team together, so you could always have Dust and then the counter to what counters Dust, and you would just like flip the coin on which team you play and so on. Like it's just a fundamental error in Arena, like the just fundamental structure error in the game. It wasn't really a balance issue, like my perspective on that. But we're also talking about Arena and balancing a card games while we're in the Hunt event, right? So how's that going? Jimbo, can you update us on what's still out there? Jimbo here?
I think
Pass
Jimbo
here?
died.
Anyone?
But I wanted to quickly give my thoughts on that, because correct me if I'm wrong, but balancing in card games is very different how it would work in Arena, right? Because if in a card game one card is broken, okay, you bring the card, but you still play your own strategy. But in Arena, one thing is broken, like the whole team comp is built around that broken thing, right? But
no, it depends on the card game and like the scenario, but usually you just utilize the really strong thing.
Okay, it's not like one side thing. All right, and
all right, so
we got a bingo here, Malice.
Oh, bingo! We got a bingo. Let's watch it. And about the Dust thing, like it was broken months ago, and then they kind of balanced it and was okay. Other teams were viable, and then we just brought out Gazotep, which is now the second strongest unit, also Dust. And those two, like Viper said, you can bring those two, you can throw them in any team, and it will upgrade the team. Also,
my
though,
camera's working again, by the way.
also though, because there is a lot of auto hitters like rogues and fighters right now in the meta, so there the blind is really strong. We see that in Gauntlet a lot, where it's just
and then
rogue
let's say
meta.
you super nerf them, there's gonna be something else that replaces them, bro.
And maybe as a theory crafter, maybe that's a route somebody could take, is like focus on a team that's not so reliant on auto attacks. In order to counter with something like a mechanic like blind, so it takes thinking outside of the box in order to come up with stuff that could potentially beat whatever is the meta.
I just think
there
people
were
are not
actually
concentrating on that and complaining.
no, there were multiple counters to the Dust team. I mean, back then, Pass and me were playing a lot of like friendly games, but the issue was always that you would just lose to the other team then. Like the Dust team, for example, was bad versus just like tank and toxic, or tank and enchanter. Like you said, like things that didn't focus on auto attacks, things that were more like healing and flat damage and something like that. But then you just lost to the Rampfire setup essentially. And the teams that were beating the Rampfire setup, they lost to the Dust setup.
This is a very common theme in other games that are competitive that have arenas, such as World of Warcraft. I've played it for over 20 years. And every time we'd come up with a professional team, we'd rank really, really high, but there would always be some other team that was just our kryptonite, no matter what. Even if they weren't necessarily the best players at piloting that team, it was just like, it was such a disadvantage to play that particular team comp. And it just goes back to this old rock, paper, scissors that we see in these arena-based games. And so, you're not ever going to see something that just can't lose to anything. It's going to be stronger against a lot of things and weaker against certain things, but it's just a matter of like, are people willing to change up the meta in regards to what they're playing against, to counter stuff that is the current meta versus just complaining that something's OP.
Yeah, it's like
I mean the structure.
Well.
No, the structural issue in Arena was essentially just what you said, right? There's always going to be something that counters you, but the setup of Arena just allowed you to play like 2 to 3 strategies at the same time in like one thing.
Yeah.
So that your best outcome was always that you can flip a coin on, well, I just played this and that counters my opponent. So your worst case was just like a 50%, basically.
They kind of fixed it now with Ascension
and that's
tokens,
just a structural thing.
which is nice. You cannot pivot that easier anymore. And I hope we get back to rock, paper, scissors. I think that's where it's at, where you actually always have a counter to something. And if you're countered, maybe you still have 30-40% chance to win it anyway, if you play really good or get lucky. Talking about rock, paper, scissors, Malice right here brought the rock and captured the Doka. I don't know, that was a bad segue. But congratulations on the 1 ILV secured with the water Doka. Great, the water Doka. Nice. Love to see it.
Congrats.
Nice. That's actually what I was going for. So, congrats.
So we got still the Ramfire on the list, the Monarch, TS0 Stage 3 Holo, and the most important things that people, I think, maybe have forgotten, we still have a perfect stat Illuvial to be captured. So always when you go into encounter, check out those stats. You might be the first one in Illuvium totally to get a perfect stat Illuvial. I didn't think that would be that hard, but it seems that way.
It's definitely surprisingly more difficult than what I thought too.
Yeah, I don't expect that to be caught today. I think it's really, really hard.
Yeah, we thought about removing it, but I really like the idea of having a compounding prize pool. This week we have 20 LV, maybe next week we have 25, and you know, maybe in 5 weeks somebody gets a perfect stat Illuvial for 5 LV, for example. So yeah, we're gonna.
Now I have seen something that was almost perfect, but it was crafted. So I mean, obviously, I don't think that would count. But
yeah,
it was pretty close to perfect. Like I said, however it was crafted, I think it was 1 point away from being perfect.
I think you're perfect.
Oh well, thank you.
Gamer, you're so cute.
I got you, big bug.
He meant a perfect example of what not to be.
That was a good one. I like that.
The trolls continue.
The trolls continue.
Mrs. Anon speaks out.
Oh. How much more time do we have on this one?
Wait, let me quickly check, because I think that's the last one, and then at the end we also have marbles, guys. Because I know, you know, I know it's tough to hit the RNG and hit the LV, so we're gonna bring in more RNG with marbles without any skill, and also 3 LV will be given away at the end with a little bit of marbles. Might as well. Maybe next week we're also gonna replace this with find the picture. We're gonna see, but yeah.
That was kind of fun, actually. Especially if you add in like the different places and just make people go into tier zeros.
Yeah. Like for next week, we're gonna.
I'm definitely a fan.
We're gonna ramp that up and make it, I think, at least like maybe 1/3 of the event. Because it's just a cool activity, right? Doesn't have to be always.
Yeah, it's just fun. We're playing a video game, dude.
Doesn't cost anybody
Let's have
any
some
money
fun.
too, so it's nice.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I need to go out. Thanks for the host for this bounty hunt. I really enjoy it, and see you next week.
Yeah,
See you next
Magic,
week.
have a good
Thanks
one,
for
buddy.
coming.
Good seeing you.
GG's,
Thanks,
brother.
guys.
How much more time do we have?
Well, it's more or less
Nobody
up to
knows.
us, right? It's not like we don't have a hard stop. We would have a hard stop in 1 hour and 45 minutes, but I don't think we're gonna drag it that long. So now we've been going for 2 hours. How does everybody feel? You guys want some more time on it?
I just want to know if I should go into another stage 3 or not.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
I'd say we at least go like a half an hour longer, like, which should be like the
Sounds
minimum amount for a stage 3, right? Kind of. How long do you guys take for
Yeah.
stage 3 runs? I've started with over an hour. Now I've worked my
30.
way down to like 40 minutes to check everything.
About 30 minutes to an hour.
I
yeah,
take my
just depends.
time, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not worried about it. If I'm gonna spend that much money to go into a stage 3 run, I'm gonna take my damn time.
The thing is also we have
Yeah,
not
it's
another batch, so you don't ever have to stop the run. So even, yeah, once we get, you never have to get out because of bounty hunt. You're all good. I think it was a good idea to only have 2 batches for the plate experience and everything.
I agree.
Agree.
I wonder how many people went for tier 0 only and how many people did paid runs. Can you write a 1 in chat if you did tier 0 only and a 2 if you did paid runs?
Oh wow, that's more than I thought.
We got 2, 2, 2, 2, both, 2, 2, 2. Wow. All right. Yeah, I think
My
the
poor
message.
wallet.
Well, I know it sounds a bit stressful. Like, go out, capture them. There's people behind you. They will
Congrats,
capture it
Gouliard.
before you. But
Gouliard just captured an exalted nature volante.
oh,
Nice.
well, we have that,
Make
right?
sure you take a screenshot of that for us, please, Gouliard. Thanks, buddy.
He can't hear you. He's
Cool.
deafened.
Oh, all
Oh,
right.
he did take it anyways.
Where is he?
Guys, question mark.
Was that on the list?
Yeah.
Stage 3, tier 0, stage 2.
Yeah, we had the.
All right,
two
I'm gonna
times
go over the
today.
list real quick. We have Ramfire is live, Monarch, tier 0, stage 3 hollow. We have tier 2, stage 3 hollow, any. We have any perfect stat alluvial. Tier 0, we just got a tier 0, stage 3, right?
No,
Exalted,
we
so
we
that's
have it in
good.
holo
Yeah,
and non-holo.
Okay, and then Malura, Riplance, Adorado, and any Dark Hollow. Or has that been updated as well?
No, sadly, Gaba didn't do the tier
Okay.
0 shard.
Oh, yeah. So Dark Hollow is live.
Somebody
Okay,
in.
so let's say that says. Okay.
You go.
It says let's say tier 2 stage 3 hollow. Let's say you find a tier 3 stage 3 hollow. Does that count or no?
Wait, one more time? Does what count?
If
no.
if the
Same
bounty
stage,
is
one
a
tier higher.
tier 2, yeah, if you find it one tier higher, does that count or it doesn't count?
Well, I mean, I thought they specifically
Not
listed
the
tiers
same.
and stages.
Yeah.
Like if it was a exalted greater or exalted water doka versus the greater doka, you're saying?
No.
No, if it
Yeah,
was
tier-
a holo Ripelands instead of a holo Lynx.
Oh, gotcha. That I'm not sure. I mean, I thought y'all came up with specific items.
I don't know
Or
either. I
what should I
think
say?
for fairness we would just leave it like exactly what's on the list. But
Yeah.
it's a fair point. I'm also down to bring it to a voting of all the participants.
I mean, somebody may have passed something up, not realizing they could have got credit. for
Yeah,
it,
it's
too.
kind of weird to change the rector actively. Let's think about it for next weekend. But yeah,
Yeah.
what do you guys think? Should for example, if you have to capture a stage 3 tier 1 holo, if you capture a higher tier stage 3 holo, would that still count for this achievement, or do you have to get what's on the list? Type of 1 in chat if it counts. Type of 2 in chat if you think it should be exactly what's on the list. All right, we got the 2s. That's pretty anonymous. So exactly what's on the
Unanimous.
list. Makes sense. And after all, if you capture something bigger, you still gotta found a big boy. It's, I don't know, it doesn't feel so bad, I feel
Oh.
like. It's like, oh shit, I caught a holo Ramfire. It should count for that 1 ILV, but okay, I got a holo Ramfire now, whatever.
Okay, wait. So if it's a Ramfire and you call it a hollow Ramfire, does that not count?
That count as a Ramfire.
Well,
That's
Rimfire,
yeah.
Rimfire's on the list, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It would count.
Just because it's holo, it still counts as a Ramfire. But it wouldn't count as a tier 0 stage 2. Tier as a holo Lynx, for example.
There we go. Yeah, that sounds right.
Just because it's higher than a holo Lynx. Wee. What's up, noob? I hope you guys know each other. Are there any more beefs in Illuvium? I know we had some in the past, but people that started beefs just went so toxic that they got eventually banned or expelled. Feels like almost
That was close.
Yeah, dude.
was almost like
Sorry, I was.
nah, it's so good. It's almost like a too wholesome place now. Everybody's so happy and positive, man.
Yeah, I have this beef with this guy named Paz.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Oh, I can't stand that guy. I know him.
God damn.
Dude's always talking about some weird van that he drives.
Hey, today I cleaned it for hours. I woke up and we cleaned the van all day because on Sunday somebody's coming to maybe buy it. I painted up all the rust, you know.
It took you this long to clean the van, bro?
Dude, we've been living in there for 3 years every summer. It was time. I hope we sell it. Then I can put some more money in Illuvium. Buy the tip, man. Sell your van.
Hey, okay.
To play, right?
How much do you want for it?
12K. We basically we bought it for 10K and put another 4K in over the years, so we would like lose a bit for all we invested, but it would still be like a clean out.
I'll give you 10K.
All right, you got it. Screw the 2 extra K. If you come over and take my van, I'm down. Hey, you can stream full-time Illuvium in there. That's what I did 2 summers long. I had my first Kieran Warwick interview in that van, and then the police came and tried to kick me out from the parking lot.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
During the AMA?
I think it was like one stream before. Like I think like the first thing he said when we went on to live, he's like, "Oh, you're in a van right now, right?" Yeah, because I saw you got kicked out by the police. I think that's how it was.
I wonder how much it would cost me to get your van over to America.
More than it's worth.
Yeah, that would not be worth it.
I mean, some do it, but they have like those 50K Mercedes-Benz Sprinters, right? That like the really.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. Then it's worth it, but not. This one is the budget version of the Sprinter. Good times. The other day, I had this great idea. After every stream on channel, I give away some old YouTube videos. So I give like ownership to people for some YouTube videos 2 years old that I delist. And then I always like watch it for a few seconds, and it's such a cringe fest. I'm sitting in there like, I don't know, tank top sweating in the hot van in the South Portugal sun, screaming around about Illuvium. I'm like, what the hell? Who's this guy? Oh, good times. That's why I like YouTube so much. It's like a little diary too.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about it.
All right. Yeah, we still have some time in this, but again, you don't need to stop your run at all again today. That was the last batch. But I still hope we find like at least Adorado and Riplands and Malura, like one of them. I thought they wouldn't be so hard to capture. At least Adorado, I think, is the easiest of them, right? Even though it's a tier 5, but it's a stage 2. Toriel got you covered with the active bounties in chat. Almost a perfect stat Illuvial there. Maybe we asked ChatGPT what's the percentage chance of getting a perfect stat Illuvial. You need to roll a 1 out of 5 6 times in a row, basically, right?
Yeah, it sounds about right. It also sounds
If-
really difficult.
If it's linear, if they all have the same chance to appear.
Yeah, so for those of you that aren't reading Illuvium voice channel chat, text chat, the active bounties are Ramfire, Monarch, any tier 0 stage 3 hollow, any tier 2 stage 3 hollow, any perfect stat Illuvial, Malura, Riplance, Adorado, or any dark hollow.
All right,
I'm
I
very
put it.
surprised that Adorado is still there.
I put it in ChatGPT. What's the chance of rolling a 1 out of 5 6 times in a row? It says 0.0064%.
Why do you need to chat GPT that?
Yeah, you don't. It's 5 to the 6th.
What? Wait, easy,
It's 5
boys.
to the 6th. It's 15. Yeah, it's 15,625.
That's what happens when you don't go to school in America.
What do you mean, dude? You would have been
I don't
able
know
to
about
tell
your
me
public schools.
0.0064% on the spot if I asked you?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Well, I kind of asked earlier. Nobody said something.
15,625.
I wasn't listening. I was playing a game with
Yeah,
this tournament.
right.
And what was the initial question?
You guys
What
are
were
just
the odds of
trolling
getting a
me.
perfect stat Illuvium?
Viper
Is
just
it,
joining in the
is it like
banter.
con- is it
Doesn't
like
even know what's
confirmed-
going
Is it
on.
confirmed? No,
Yeah.
is it confirmed that it is like a 1 in 5 every time or 1 in 6?
Well, there's 5 different. Wait, can you have 0 too? Or is it
There's
always
6
10%?
different. Yeah, you can have 0.
You can have 0.
Like
yeah,
you can have
Okay.
0 to 5, so that's 6 different.
Well,
Oh, so
That-
it's even bigger.
yeah, all
Yeah,
right.
but we don't know
What's
if
the
they're
number
weighted
then?
Evenly.
So what's the number for 1 out of 6 times in a row?
We don't know if
Oh,
they're weighted
1
evenly.
in 46,656.
Yeah, I imagine they are weighted different.
And how much percent is that? Yeah, right. You're not pulling up ChatGPT at all right now.
When you chat, you have a calculator on your phone. What the fuck?
I don't know. ChatGPT.
You're working with a big ass calculator.
ChatGPT
Doing
is
your
just my
stream and not
calculator,
using
my Google. It's everything
It's-
for me at the moment. Like,
It's like at first they were like, you can't use calculators because you have to learn how to do it by hand. Now nobody knows how to use a calculator either. It's crazy. They just
I know how
typed
to use a
in
calculator.
ChatGPT. That's
I know.
wild.
GPT is
It's
just
like-
my
like
one-stop
you guys
shop,
said,
you
that's
know.
That's if it's linear.
Sure, I
If it's
could
not
maybe
linear, then it's even worse.
maybe it's more efficient on a calculator, but I'd rather have like one place to get all my answers from. My God.
How crazy is that though? Like one day, like
think
people
one day
just
you're
aren't
just
gonna know how to
screwed. They
use a
take it away.
calculator.
No, I think Paz is just screwed one day when they take ChatGPT away from him. Or it's
I
just
would
like
be
down or
screwed. I don't
something.
think you can take AI away anymore. It's too late for that, but I
No,
would be
solar
screwed.
panels.
I
Just
think
take
people
out
should.
the
I think people
solar
should be able
storms and
to. I don't
just-
know, survive without that.
Paz
Well,
is single-handedly.
I
gonna
can't survive
lead
without
to Starnet.
knowing the capture chance of a perfect stat Illuvium, to be fair. Like, math is not really important for survival, I feel like. Except maybe basic math. Like,
I think math is pretty important for like
I do too. I think it's really important.
civilization to like come back. I don't know.
like,
Not just that, like thinking
As
about
it's been ripped
probabilities in
off.
your head is easier if you know math better.
I don't know. Like,
is
I
really
went to
also
a
true.
pretty mathematical school. Like, we did all that stuff under the curve and above the curve and whatever, and also probability and like I've used maybe 10% of that, right? Like,
Wait,
that's the
ask
math I'm
ChatGPT, is math
talking
useful for
about.
survival? Ask him.
Is math useful for survival in the post-apocalyptic world and rebuilding the society? There's a good anime about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's called
Yeah, you
Future
watch
Diary.
well, maybe not that one. No,
Needed for survival.
No, it's actually it's Dr. Stone, right? It's actually pretty reasonable, like basic knowledge stuff, like how do you make soap and things like that. And this is like relevant for survival and so on.
You don't need soap anyways. Like I haven't used
I can
soap in
smell you
years.
through the camera, dude. Shut up.
I don't know. I feel like
That's so funny.
bacteria and viruses might be a problem for survival, but who knows? Who knows?
You can see the stench waves coming off of him through his camera.
See those flies? Yo, did you move? You have a new background.
Now he's at his
Oh.
buddy's place.
My house caught on fire, so I'm staring at my sisters until they get it renovated.
Oh, for real?
Wait, what?
No, it didn't like burn down. They just need to like redo the walls because of the smoke.
Aye, aye, aye. You left the pizza on one late night?
Guys,
I left the
if you
cookies in the oven for too long.
That's where you buy them now.
If you want to support Jimbo so he doesn't have to be homeless anymore, use his referral link to watch his videos.
Yeah, I'll drop it. I'll drop it in the chat.
Do it.
No, it's all good.
Anyway, we haven't talked about that yet. I think it's worth mentioning that most of the hosts, or all of the, like Jimbo, Viper, and me, are all content creators. And even if you have favorite content creators outside of us, I think it's a really good thing to put a referral code in your profile for your favorite content creator that you want to support. Because basically all of these dudes are making this more or less for free, and most of them are not gonna get like... It's really hard to go full-time content creation, and then those people are trying really hard for you, and I think everybody should support their content creators. It's good marketing, it's free marketing, free guides and everything. I've heard some argument that people are screwing over their own ref dis if they do that, because you get, like, it's taken away from the ref dis, but I think the value that the content creators provide has a bigger impact on your ref dis than what is being taken away, at least in the long run.
I don't see how there's even an argument there.
No.
Yeah, like
it isn't,
content
but...
creators bring so much value. They rule the world at this point, right? I mean, think about how Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and all these people have different brands that are massively successful. You need content creators, and incentivizing them to come into your game and make content is only good. There's no argument against that.
No, there's no argument against Alliance. I mean, people could maybe argue against the in-house creators are not, like, it's hard for them to reach a outside community, but it just gives Illuvium, I think, good social credit, or how's it called, social proof, if you have those established in-house...
Social credit score?
Yeah, no, social proof. If you have those in-house creators that are just pumping out content and being here for a long time.
I mean, it's like super valuable, because if you want to have people who do that on a high quality level, you would have to pay them like a lot more than what like these referral commission based programs usually give them. Like, sponsored content is really expensive nowadays, because it is a far better marketing method than a lot of the other things, like television ads or like internet ads. Like, all of that is pretty bad, pretty low retention, pretty low conversion rates on those. Just actually having content creators make high quality content where they are incentivized to also convert users to actual players, to actual paying players, especially with the commission based thing, so that they get something out of it. That's essentially like the best, this is like the cheapest way that you can do high quality marketing for your game. So yeah, people can argue, okay, maybe if they're like in the ecosystem already and whatnot, right? Like, okay, let me just not use the code for the guy. Losing the content creators who are doing high quality content for a game is pretty bad, because then you... Well, somebody was asking earlier here, right? Like, how do I get started with a lot of these things and extra tutorial stuff and so on? The game isn't hyper polished yet, and even if it would be, you'll always want to have more third-party input and somebody that's like closer to the players and what's currently going on and so on than the company is. And yeah, that ultimately just makes the company far more value and money. I think this is the most conservative kind of marketing payment thing that you can have if you do it commissions based. Like, I used to do content creation for a living, right? Take a lot of sponsorship contracts and so on. Those are the ones that I wouldn't want to take, because they're actually hard to make money with. It is far easier if somebody asks you, play my game for 2 hours and I'm going to pay you pretty high amount of money for that. And you don't actually have to do a whole lot, and then you see them never again, and it's fine.
Hey guys, I just want to break in and ask, Mabsy wants to know if he has time for another run or not.
I would treat it at this moment, if you want to do another run anyway, do it. If not, maybe just don't do it just for the bounty hunt, because yeah, I think we just, I don't know, for me it's hard to put a timer because I'm having a good time here. I think a lot of people are having a good time, so I'm down to chill out a bit longer, but also we should have like a hard stop at one point. I don't know how you guys feel. Should we complete the hour, another 25 minutes, and then call it a day? And then take over all the bounty for next week's hunt?
Sure.
Up to you. I'm down for whatever. I'm here and I'm chilling.
Yeah.
We're doing marbles at the end of this?
Yeah, we are.
Is that still on?
Yeah, we're doing marbles. That's definitely on. That's another 3 ILV. And how many ILV has been claimed yet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So more than half has been claimed. 11 ILV is already going out to the community, which is nice. And I hope we get like 1-2 more. Then this was a very successful event, I think. Again, if you're just a... we have hosted this event 10 times in a row, right? 10 weeks, which is crazy in hindsight. It didn't feel that long. But I've sent out every week, I send out the money, and it usually goes to the same people. And it doesn't mean those people are always the lucky ones. It's just if you attend this event every week, you have a very high chance in winning. And that's my belief. That's what I've seen from my personal experience. So yeah, the money stays in the prize pool, and if you can make it more often than once, you're gonna definitely, not definitely, but you have high chances of finally hitting the prize pool, which is growing bigger and bigger. So I hope everybody's happy with that. That it was a bit harder today because we expected more people. I think the message didn't really go through to all the free-to-play airdrop farmers that you could actually right now make a rack in just a few minutes of gameplay. I thought we would be stormed with multi-accounters at this point, but it didn't really happen. But yeah, the money stays in the pot
like
and
in
it goes
all of
out.
those discussions, right? Oh, sorry. Just want to say that's like all of the discussions for multi-accounting and so on. Like if you actually ask people to attend an event, like it's really hard to like do any of those things.
And if you can pull off multi-accounting at an event like this, go for it, dude. You have to have like 2 computers set up, right? Imagine the
It's
demand on
like
your computer.
multi-boxing in World of Warcraft. You just need like a couple of macros and setups to like control both and so on at the same time.
Yeah.
How many people have a computer that's able to handle that though?
Well, all the multi-accounters.
Like playing 2 Illuviums at the same time.
Yeah, you have to have like a $10,000 PC.
Nah, not $10,000, but like.
Nah, not with your settings on low.
Yeah. But like you need a decent PC. Yeah. It's not that insane.
You could run 2 clients of Illuvium on low with a 2K, 3K PC.
Yeah. I mean 2K.
That's still only 2 though.
3K PC is like pretty
High-end.
decent.
Yeah, it's pretty much the best you can get without caring for long term. Like it's not going to be the best next year again, but this year you can play every game on high resolution.
No, it's 3K. You don't have 4090 and good CPU.
No, I got my laptop with 4090 for 17 open box.
But that's a mobile 4090 though. It's quite different from actual PC 4090.
Yeah, you idiot.
Don't talk shit about my 4090. What the hell is going on?
C4090 is what, like 2.5K?
I don't know anything about computers, so.
I've got the laptop 4090 as well, so I'm not talking shit.
This laptop, I love it, dude.
4090.
Shit, what happened?
I cheaped out on my PC.
You guys need to get good. Let's be real.
You have 2 decent ones, Viper. What are you talking about? I cheaped out. You have 2 decent.
The one PC is like 5 years old. There's a Titan RTX in it.
Okay.
And the other one is 4080.
I'm still running my grandmother's gateway. Thank you.
My grandma's dead.
Also, my new Intel CPU might be like that, right? Because they have these issues with the 13 and 14,000 series. So I don't know if my CPU just goes boom soon.
No, fun fact, I actually did pay for my grandmother's funeral with XLM. Like directly to the funeral home.
That's crazy.
I need to turn up your volume. I only heard like grandmother's funeral.
That's actually wild. What? They just accepted it?
Yeah, they took XLM because MoneyGram runs on XLM now, so I mean it's pretty. People definitely know about it.
Huh.
Who's talking? Sorry.
Oh, this is Mermtolio. Sorry, I'm on my work laptop, so I'm not very loud.
No, I had you on 40%. I don't know. You maybe have been screening in the past. All right. Sorry, what happened to your grandma? I'm sorry, do you have to repeat it, but I'm really curious.
I paid for my grandmother's funeral with XLM with Stellar Lumens.
Oh shit!
Like directly to the funeral home.
We've come full circle to death again.
They took XLM.
Wow.
Interesting.
Why did you pay? Why did you even have XLM?
I use
Everybody?
XLM. I use XLM to swap to other coins. It's, I mean, very
Okay.
cheap and very fast.
Really? I didn't even know that.
And MoneyGram, yeah, it's almost instant and almost free.
Damn, it almost sounds like we're sponsored.
No, not at all. Don't say that. Not at all.
Hashtag sponsored stream.
Shut up.
Just kidding.
I don't know what the algorithm does to us. Don't do this.
Sponsored by XLM and Crumble.
God, stop. No.
Stop.
You guys want to see what the... I'm not going to eat it, but do you guys want to see the chocolate chip? It looks so
Hell
good.
yeah. I want to see that thing.
Oh, it's got a... Unfortunately, it has some sprinkles from the other one, so it's not as aesthetically pleasing. But dude, look how good this looks. Are you kidding me?
Can you go closer? I see like one... How is that chocolate
This is
chip?
like demonic how good this is. It's not okay.
Why isn't the chocolate like evenly spread all around? Why is there just some in the middle?
It is. They just have these on the top. The other ones are like in the middle because you see how thick
Holy,
it
it's
is.
thick.
It's a
That's
thick
like
boy.
That's
You
what
bite
I
into
drive my car with, dude. That's my wheels.
You can see like
What do you
them on the
mean?
bottom and stuff. And the salt, the sea
man, I
salt
need
on
some
top
milk.
is so good.
Guys, hello.
I'll give you some.
Hello.
Someone want to training in Gauntlet with Guild Monarch? We need 3 people for training. We stayed at Gauntlet Lobby 1. Do you want to join us?
Stop undermining our event. What do you mean? No,
The event's
I'm
over in 20 minutes, so I'm sure there'll be people down
yeah,
there.
I'm joking. I would actually be down to once we're done with the event, we all start playing Gauntlet just in preparation for the next event coming up. And that can be like our end thing. But yeah, for now we're still
down for
going
that.
for 18 minutes. Then we're gonna do marbles, and we can jump in a Gauntlet.
So after you guys go ahead and play a game, and we'll probably be ready after you're done.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, but now we want to training and we need 3 people. If someone want to join
You
us
just said
with training,
yeah, they will come
go
down
to
if
Gauntlet
somebody
Lobby.
wants to.
Yes,
It's all
yes,
good.
thank you guys.
No
Good
worries.
luck.
You
Have
too.
a good one, bud.
Yo, do we have some mods in here? Can we ban him, please? Like what?
Yeah, get that fucker out of the server.
He said it 2 times.
Only broken concentration.
Yeah, self-promotion should be banned. Please, everybody use code Jimberino.
True.
Well, you're so nice today, Viper. You're not even saying your own code.
I don't like to do self-promotion. I'm chilling.
All right. Everybody follow Viper on YouTube. He does great content. The streams are a little bit rough to watch at the moment because he's running after these Illuvials for like 5 minutes because he doesn't have a good drone to shoot them down. But
Yeah.
other
He
than
likes
that,
to choose
top
shitter
notch.
drones.
I mean, there are like no Illuvials worth catching right now anyways because shards are so expensive, so doesn't matter. Just shooting rocks and plants.
There. That's my favorite thing to do anyway. I'm so happy when I go into tier 0 or something. Just shoot, or stage 1.
Viper definitely has the best room backdrop of any of the streamers.
Oh gosh, dude.
He has the anime.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Like Genshin characters.
Oh, are they?
I
Genshin
love your background, to be
Yeah.
honest. I wish
It's
I
all
had a
like-
good setup.
I mean,
I just bought a new poster whenever there was like a new meta character in the game, basically.
I definitely want Paz's setup, obviously. That would be a sick gaming room.
Hey,
for
it's a
sure.
good upgrade from the ban. Just flexing all my merch.
A lot cleaner.
Yeah, a lot cleaner. I removed a little bit. It got too much. Because just out of one disc plate box, I made 3 merch articles, basically. Because the inside of the disc looks like another disc plate. And then the outside has the Illuvium logo on it.
Yeah.
You can make it
No,
work.
the boxes are clean.
Yeah.
The boxes are super clean. I need to get another disc plate.
Yeah, I first need to get a Ramfire Illuvitor. Which are like floor price 5k. I don't know who did that, but Fucking hell.
You know, there's a Ramfire emote.
Probably laughing.
Yes, sir.
Still can hear it in my
there
dreams
is.
laughing at me. So
Can you send it to me?
do you buy like those emote what is like emote discs with 5 in them and you gotta get lucky, or
And there's
How are
three. There's three. in
How
them.
are?
I haven't bought one yet.
Go ahead. Sorry.
And they are like tiered. Like a Ramfy is like a tier. The Ramfire is a tier 5
Yeah,
emote.
Ramp is a tier 5.
Mm.
Yeah.
Stages too.
How
or
are
what?
emote discs even made? Like, how are they generated?
You buy them.
So it's just from Illuvium itself.
Yeah,
a
it's on
Illuvium
the cosmetic
shop.
Okay.
cosmetic shop.
Interesting.
What percentage of your guys' runs are you solo on scanning?
0.
Yeah.
Wait, solo on scan, like the auto scan?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
ever use that.
I did like 2-3 in the beginning where I was just fiending for world first, and then I did one more later. But since then, it just feels so bad if you pay triple the price and you find nothing. Like it's a stage 3 without
I don't-
anything.
I feel like it's just not worth the value that you put into it.
Depends
there's
what
people
your
that
time is
complain it-
worth, huh?
I saw someone say. I saw someone say it ruined the whole game, and I don't even want to play it anymore. Dude, it's kind of dead. I personally think it's pretty much dead content unless you're a whale. There's no
Yeah.
reason to ever use it.
It depends how much time, how much money or time is worth. Because what it saves you maybe in a stage 3 run 20
that's
minutes, 30 minutes, and it costs $20. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, on marketplace value, it's a straight negative feature, right? Like, you're always better off just
Right.
buying what you want on the
100%.
marketplace.
Do you
Yeah.
remember
On
how much I
average.
was arguing? I
Yeah.
guess.
True. No matter what you get out of that run, it's
I
gonna
don't know,
be
it's like,
worse floor price than anything else.
yeah, no, like if you're a whale,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
better off just buying the marketplace and doing a bunch of those runs. But if you just wanna, I don't know, like go and capture something and you have fun on doing that, right? And you don't give a shit about money, then it's a great feature for you. It's like it's a great feature for Kieran, for example, right? You just wanna probably jump in and capture something, but not for the average player that wants to play for marketplace.
Exactly.
I just said it in the chat. For everybody who doesn't want to start a new run for the last 12 minutes, there's a lot of tier 0 stuff still on the list, right? So you can just, because I'm watching somebody just, it's the same what I always do. Since I played World of Warcraft, and whenever I'm doing something else on the side, I just jump in circles, right? I'm watching Anon right here jump from left to right to left to right. That's like... So yeah, if you want to go into a T0 run and just look for that Dark Holo or whatever it is, feel free. It's gonna be 12 more minutes. It's kind of
but Fox
mesmerizing.
Phoenix, like what you describe is just saving time, right? If you're essentially skilled enough at the game and you know the spawn points of the things, you're just running around the entire map. There's a heat map, right? You see all the red spots, so you do find all the loot regardless. And if you want to play that optimally, so to say, you should just check the entire map before spending any energy, right? So if you check the entire map, you don't spend energy, then you can decide what you want to do. Then it again comes down to just saving your time, and I guess reducing the skill input in the game slightly.
That's something I don't understand about the like spending Hyperion to see where everything is. It's not like there's 1,000 different spawn points. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Fox Phoenix, that's like what most people do, right? It's like when like I play the game, or like most of the viewers when I stream, they talk to me and we think about what we do and how we play. That's just how most people approach it, right? If they want to play for just how do you maximize the amount of loot that you get for what you put in. If that's not your goal, right? If your goal is not how do you maximize the loot that you get for the Krypton that you put in, then yeah, you can play like a lot of other strategies at whatever you like to do.
Yeah, I think those people who say
you
it
guys know
ruins the
about this,
game,
right?
they're just...
Did anybody like go and see this?
What's happening?
Yeah, I don't think it has ruined anything.
Transducer.
And
Yeah, I
Sentinel
saw
building?
that.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw
where you
that.
get
It's
your...
been there since preseason.
That's where you
Wait,
send
really?
your fuel in
Yeah.
from the 0 lamplots, right? That's there too.
Yeah, I mean that's like the building. That's a building that's gonna do that for you. Yeah. So I maybe you can just like click the building and collect it or something. Then who knows?
Yeah, it doesn't work yet.
But supposedly it's been there since preseason. Actually, yeah.
Make a challenge. Jump from a very far distance and then try to hit the hole. Well, that wasn't very far. I would like some more. Can we redo the tutorial? Because Aaron said there's a timer on the tutorial. So it could actually be like something for a speedrun challenge. Who can make the, you know, this parkour part of the tutorial the fastest? I love speedrunning.
Yeah, that'd be cool. It's like extra content basically to do.
Yeah. I remember on World of Warcraft private servers, there was like parkour things. Kind of like what later happened with Only Up and stuff like this, the Fodian games, where you have to go up, 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 and if you fall, you're basically back at start.
I've been asking for this in Illuvium forever, bro.
Yeah, it would be
Like
so
since
nice.
the inception.
Just like
because the movement mechanics are so unique too, and
Yeah.
especially with the you know the little portal that takes you straight to the ship. Like that
Mhm.
is such a unique feature that you could add into.
True.
Especially if you have like obstacle courses that are player made. I think that is actually could just be huge.
Yeah, man.
Personally, I don't
fun
know.
map creator, that would be next level. Like, but even for the parkour, all you would need is one spot in Brightland Steps on the top of some hill where there's a little step, like just a little stone floating in the air, which you can jump on.
Come here.
And from this stone, you have another stone where you can jump on. And you have like just like
Is
50
this big
stones
drone?
that goes up into the air, which get harder and harder to jump on, just for fun. It would be like a little Easter egg. I would love that.
I think every region should have some kind of obstacle course.
Yeah. Yeah,
Is
what
that
is...
big drone that's flying around supposed to be Mozart?
No, that's Gaudi.
No, that's Gaudi. Gaudi is rebuilding like everything.
Because we crash landed. There's a ship to the left that
Yeah.
But if that's the ship, what is the stuff where all our stuff is on? Like, what's that little platform? Is that
The Leviathan.
Yeah, so that's like the battleship kind of thing. Oh, what?
No idea.
And why is all this like blue?
It's being constructed by the drones.
Constructed. Okay.
Kind of nice way to show a upcoming feature.
Yeah. It's
When
nice,
bounty at
yeah.
end.
yeah, I really dig that.
Yeah.
That's a cool way to show it's being worked on.
Yeah,
and stuff,
it
by the
should
way.
be. It should be there, so I can change my drone.
One more month, bro. I would love if Kieran or somebody sees you struggle and he's like, "All right, we'll push that back in priority a little bit."
I mean,
that guy
I
took
don't
my
actually
tier 4.
struggle that much. It's,
tier 3.
I don't actually struggle that much. It's just like plus 15 seconds or something per Illuvia, right? It's like
It's
whatever.
just slightly annoying that it, but shouldn't be there. So it's like at the moment
just
it's even more
unnecessary
pissy off.
inconvenience for sure.
When
Exactly.
the alluvials start turning on him, he starts getting mad.
Bro,
If
I
they're
would
running
have
the straight,
hated to
if they,
choose chopping sometimes.
I mean, it is really unlucky when they just turn around and then your weapon just cannot hit anything anymore.
Yeah, they're choking.
as long as the alluvials run like Rick and Stark, you're fine.
What are you using for your weapon, Viper?
The sword. I think all the other weapons are bad.
No, I think you probably need to use the other one then. That actually
Nah,
stops it.
they all do no damage.
They do no damage.
Yeah.
So if you
And
use
you can
the
stop it.
Scion?
You stop it and you shoot like 5 seconds at it. It does barely anything with the normal weapon.
Mm.
Like you can just hit it anyways for 5 seconds with the normal weapon. That's no problem. But the sword weapon just has like really bad projectile speed, right? So it's not good to hit that.
All right, 5 minutes left in the Phantom Bounty Hunt, at which point we're gonna start a marbles race for 3 ILV for the first 3 people. And then we could transition over into Gauntlet just in preparation for the next Illuvium event. By the way, guys, if you want to stay up with the events in Illuvium, many of you know it, but many maybe don't know. If you scroll all the way to the top in the Discord, there is server guide and then there is events. And there you can check out all the upcoming events. I would just check this every few days to see what's gonna happen in Illuvium. It's a really good place to stay up to date. All right, let me start up marbles.
Wait, was that the last batch?
5 GB
Yes.
update. Yeah, that was the last batch. We have 2 big batches today instead of many small ones.
Nice. Can someone link the stream? Sorry to speak.
Yeah. Where you want to go, Twitch or YouTube? Also,
does it work on YouTube?
Oh no, you have to go. I guess you have to go Twitch for marbles. Also, can you do me a favor and in the spreadsheet, in the rules spreadsheet, if you go all the way to the bottom, there should be all my live stream links. Can you actually access them, or are they kind of blocked in this spreadsheet? You know what I mean? Anybody really?
Looking.
Yeah, no, I can't. I
Yeah,
can't
I
click
can't
on
see
them.
Because
anything.
Vanna, I don't know, maybe we can look into this, or I don't know if it's fixable. For me, it's when I click on the whole tab thingy, then it shows me a list of links that are like in this section of,
Yeah,
and then I can click the list
I
of
see
links.
that.
But kind of weird. Never
I
had that
don't think
before.
that's an issue, right? People, I feel like you could figure that out.
I don't know. People have complained they can't click the links. Oh shit, I posted Vipers. Wait. No, don't go to Viper. That's my ongoing struggle. Every time I lose like 10 viewers on Twitch, I know Viper just went online.
It's funny.
I'm getting flashbacks. It's in the chat. You can join my Twitch stream. We can do marbles there for the last 3 LV to be given out. 2 more minutes in the bounty hunt though. If maybe somebody pulls something off real quick. Otherwise, we're gonna see you back next week, same time, 4 p.m. UTC Saturday. At least that's what I hope. We have Rich in here,
it's
maybe.
same time.
Yeah, it's
Rich scheduled for like a bunch of weeks in the future already.
Yeah, he scheduled it ongoing forever. So I assumed.
I don't see my marble yet popping up.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
just got
you
a
see marble screen?
Relax, dude. 5 gigabyte update. God damn. What happened?
What are you doing, baby girl?
Not enough free disk space. Okay. Okay.
Oh, maybe a new PC.
Maybe a new SSD.
Hey.
No, just new PC.
Sorry, Illuvium just got updated?
No, he has to update the marbles minigame thing for the raffle or whatever we call it.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
Patch.
Just grab my dog and got a
Saturday.
handful of
I
clobbers.
don't think there would be a patch on Saturday.
Yeah, usually.
That'd be, tough.
When it's like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like midweek usually is patch day.
Yeah, usually companies patch like Tuesday. Like Monday, everybody comes into the office, checks things, and Tuesday patch can go live and they can fix whatever happens if things don't go well. For what playing marble pretty much means like once you're on the screen, you see that there's like a race map, so to say, and you can just type press play in the chat, and that's everything there's to do.
Yeah, it's very.
Is that your
very,
home screen?
Very straightforward. What? Like my screensaver.
Yes, sir.
That hologram fire
Damn,
I'm
you have a
looking
ton of
for.
people come in and asking you about survival. You're the survival guy now.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have done it.
Yep.
Everybody just wants me to play Wave 40 survival. I think I'm gonna give it to them soon, because I don't know, gotta please the people, but it's tough, dude. It takes me usually a few hours. It doesn't give me much except pleasing the audience. Which should be enough, I know, I know.
Is Wave 40 removed now for like people coming into the game? Is no longer a thing?
The IIP where I think it was Caveman's IIP to remove it and introduce dynamic survival mode has been declined. Because basically it's 2 IIPs in one. Wasn't very straightforward. Also, probably the reasoning also was to not disencourage players who honestly just did it and spent hours on it. Don't remove all their points. So now the next IIPs, or ICCP actually is being voted on. The one I drafted with Blichter, Viper, and Annie. Which basically says lower the airdrop points. I believe it's gonna pass, but we don't know. I don't think it has been fully voted on yet. And then it's gonna be lowered to some value that is more aligned with other free-to-play milestones that require the same time, like 50k, 100k, I would assume, but we don't know.
Oh, nice.
So you're still gonna get something, but not a million.
A multiplayer would be nice.
Yeah, we talked to Kieran. He said it's not realizable, doable for this season, and they're gonna consider it for next season. That would have been nice. Yeah, that would have fixed a lot.
Gotcha.
Not everything. I think Viper had some concerns for that as well, but I think it would have been one of the better options for sure.
I mean that whole topic is just
talk to death.
I don't know, it's like a tough topic on sentiment, right? Because obviously everybody depending on their own like ideas on how they're gonna play and what missions they're gonna do have like a vested interest in this should happen or that should happen, should be this many points or this many multiplier and so on. So it's like a bit tough to like discuss that on a lot of sentiment basis on chats, I think.
Yeah. No, we don't need to get into it. But you can also always check out the council, the governance section in the Illuvium Discord. There is the council chambers where you can see all the reasonings of the councils, why they voted, how they voted. And then you can also see what's voting, what has been declined, what has been passed, and all the IIPs. All right, 99%. Marbles is booting up right now. And I think we're just going to do one race with the first 3 people.
Hey.
Or you guys want to do 3 races with winner wins?
Sure.
3 quick ones? Sure. Let's get it. Let's not cheap out on marbles.
How did you even get that name, Anon? That's crazy.
I knew Justin Ken back in the days.
I don't believe you.
Well, rip. I used to know a lot of people on Twitch back in the days, and then like literally 99% of them are not even working there anymore.
Average time.
Twitch's history is interesting.
That's seconds. Somebody wants to pick one?
That one.
That one. Let's go.
No, not that one. Not 17. Oh wait, it eliminates 17%. So that means
I just look at how long it takes.
83. Fair enough. Oh, there's rubber duckies.
Play. I'm joining myself. Hell yeah. I'm down to win. If I win, I'll give it to someone else. All right, exclamation mark, play in the Twitch chat. By the way, if you hit that follow button, you're gonna get a little speed boost. Didn't know if you knew that, but so it works. Chimbo told me. Everything Chimbo says is right.
Yeah. Exclamation point boost when you want to give yourself a speed boost in the game, but you only get one. So make sure you
Cam is in
make
the
it
worst
count.
place. True. Actually true. Yeah. Are we gonna give it 10 seconds? Now or never. Winner gets 1 ILV, and then we're gonna do 2 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get ready to rumble. What is this?
Ooh, make
What
sure
is-
to use your boost, boys
What is
and
happening
ladies.
here?
This
don't even-
thing's crazy looking.
We're in a
Yeah.
double A battery.
I don't even... Does everybody have their own lane? I guess. I'm getting a bit of vertigo. There come the speed boost follows. Love to see it.
It could be anybody.
I got lost in
Make
the
sure to
sauce.
boost.
Sorry. Get me out of here. Fuck. I'm lost in here. Whew.
Oh my god, what's going on with the camera?
I don't know. I was lost in this weird ass map. And now everybody goes into infinity. What is this map, dude? All right.
Oh, we hit him with the secret ultra boost.
Juilliard the third. Congratulations. You win 1 LV. Congrats. If your name is best, send me a screenshot of your like Twitch profile or something when you click on your Twitch, so I know it's actually you on Discord who's claiming the prize. GG's. Play again. Random track, right? That should work. What? It's the same
Wait,
shit.
who chose this map?
Are you kidding me? It's again. I put a random one. It's the same one in white. What do you mean, dude?
It's wild.
That is wild. Well, there's a bit more happening, so I guess we can go.
It's a new marble racing meta. Whoa, what is this? We're inside the Leviathan right now.
You think the Leviathan is actually a cyborg?
Wait, isn't this a spaceship?
Oh, true. Leviathan for me is always the big ass monsters.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
What came first, the spaceship or the crazy monster? All right, guys.
That is a good question.
Let's get ready
to rumble.
Yes, sir. Look how everybody got their own hole. Some people. What do you mean, dude? Come on. Some people. How is that? All right, we're kind of there. You can talk now about all your how you shit yourself stories and whatsoever. We're
Okay,
ready
Mr.
for it.
Nevels.
You see yourself? 1 LV. That one is for the money.
We've all pooped ourselves before. It's not a big deal.
Yep. Literally everybody.
I don't know about that, Jimbo.
Where you popped out
I'm
of
gonna use my
your
boost right off the bat. I'm not scared.
You popped out into the world and you knew how to use a bidet or a toilet paper? Like
Yes.
Bro, watching chat type exclamation point boost is great. I fucking love this.
Never trust Jimbo. Phobos leading the charge, followed by Ash Brown. Let's see if there's any obstacles in the way, or if it's just a clear road to victory. Oh, I'm right behind him. Come on, dude. Go faster. Oh, Phobos got stuck. No! Your Malice on the in the charge.
Oh, whoa. Oh, I'm in 5th. I'm not.
Oh, Jimbo.
Not for long.
Creativlos.
Let's go. Come on. Get it. No.
Of course Ricky is in here. Oh no, that's a different Ricky, right?
Since you picked a random one, how long is this thing?
Yeah, how long is it? Like
I
the
don't even
suspense
know.
is killing me. I just fell, didn't I? Oh no, I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
You're still there.
based.
Wait, how
Fourth?
far are we going?
Isn't it like average 90 more seconds because the thing at the top is counting down, so that's probably like the average finish.
I think we all just
No,
lose.
there's another minute. The best time's 3:37, and we're at 2:20 right now. Well, on my screen.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can
Like
see
there's
the
like
Earth outside the window.
70 more seconds for the best time, right?
Come on, you dirty dog, get up there.
Yo.
Not you, my bad.
That was tiny.
Paz is looking out the window.
Jimbo, we're having a race here.
I'm gonna win.
You got no chance, buddy. Shouldn't have eaten that cookie. Kind of slowed you down there. Wah, wah, wah. Eat my dust. All right, we see the goal.
In the 50 or
Illuvium dad jokes. We're finally here. Creativlos has been leading this forever. Will he actually be able to secure it? Oh my god, that is so sad. He was first for like 2 minutes of this race, and then the last little boulder fucked him up.
Oh my gosh, that is kind of crazy.
That's rough.
That is wild.
That is so wild.
That was literally last second. Holy. Unlucky.
Wow.
We waited 4 minutes for this.
Oh, and if you don't get top 10, surprise, you die.
Fatal Pista, congratulations. Kind of stole it away there. GG's.
Got an alluvial earlier too. Good
Yep.
day to be him. or
Double
her.
win. 2 LVs secured. That's
Congrats,
a whooping,
guys.
what, 80 bucks since Monday? That's a good good salary. What the fuck is happening? Jimbo's getting eaten by a wild dog.
Aw.
That's a cute dog. Is he a
That's my
lap dog?
bestie.
Can you keep him on stream?
Yeah. She is, but she's too crazy right now.
Hmm.
This one's my sister. He's got an afro.
Nah.
Look at this guy.
That one
He
looks
so
hilarious.
stupid. Oh, you good boy. Thank
Dude,
you.
is it a poodle? How do you say that in English?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poodle.
Poodle.
Aw.
Wow.
Hey, good boy.
Looks really handsome, huh? Yo! I don't have my alerts on, but thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate you. That gives you extra speed for sure. We're gonna start in a second. Yeah, why is Chimbo taking up all my space?
I'm just that big, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. 20-second cooldown. Let's get it. Last ILV coin to be given away today. Thank you, everybody, for joining the Phantom Bounty Hunt. Thank you, Illuvium, for hosting this event. We're going to be back next week. Everything that hasn't been claimed will be in the next week's bounty. And yeah, if you feel like it, if you love Illuvium, let them know there's a positive vibes channel in the Discord. They always love to hear it. They put their heart and soul, sweat and tears and blood into this game, so we can now enjoy it. Give the team some love if you feel like it. Don't lie. El Gaba, that would be a nice redemption after not being able to secure the Dark Holo. He's getting mirrored by Tensionato. El Gaba, oh, I think this one actually counts where you land if you make it in the middle, right? Sorry for kinda teasing you there then. Well, you still got a fair chance. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, it matters where in the middle you end up. So far, it looks like Fox Spirit. Any more coming? One more? Hey, Mr. Fox Spirit. Also caught an Illuvial today. GG's. Well played. Congratulations. Not bad, not bad. All right, that concludes the Phantom Bounty Hunt event. We're going to be back on next week, same time. Feel free to check out our guild in the guild channel. Feel free to join us if you feel like it. We would love to have you. And until next week, happy hunting, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Chimberino. Thank you, Toriel. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, Viper. My beloved crew here on the hosting table. And thank you, everybody, for tuning out. Wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you to Rich for making this all possible. I think that's all the thank yous. Peace out. It was a pleasure.
Dang, I was going so